All right. People die every day. That's what I'm going to start saying on the live stream. Hello, we're live. I don't think anyone's going to be here, so we're just going to say hi and get right into it. Let's see. Can't remember in my brain how to do this. There we go. Today we have Lewi with us. Lewi2x4.
It's been a while. It's been
I
a
know.
while. Slightly nervous for today, but I'm sure I'll get back into it. Get back into the swing of things.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be good. I think we don't have anybody in the comments, and we don't have anybody watching now, so it's completely open, so we can do whatever we want.
Yeah,
No reason. This is amazing.
Burn it down.
Okay,
no, it's nice. We'll get back to a steady start, I suppose.
Yeah. And as far as like what you've been working on lately, have you been building a lot of like regular Lego sets, or what have you been working on?
It's been a bit of a mix, really. Like I've built some dream sets. I recently built the friend set, which was really good. And mainly I've been working on mocks as like a bit of the city. You can see this part isn't the part I wanted to show on camera, but it's a mess anyway. So, but yeah, it's mainly been mocks, doing some little tiny details to the hospital, and then I'm currently working on like a supermarket type deal. This was from the City Square set, and then I just decided to modularize it, put in some extra details. So that's what I'm working on today, and hopefully I'm gonna have like apartments over the top of it. So add some more depth to the city. So hey, Brett, what's going on?
Oh, hey there, Brett. Bill.
Yeah,
hey,
Brett's here. Yeah.
Yeah, don't show anybody in the chat, or in the viewing, so it's still 0. So I was like, hey, we can do whatever we want. We can say whatever we want. And really people are watching, like, no, what are you doing? Okay, so today I'm going to be building this one. It's Creator 3-in-1, my favorite series.
Oh my word!
And this is the one that I passed on initially, Medieval Castle, from a year ago or 2 years ago or something. I decided to build it because you have to have some sort of castle in your collection. And I didn't want to get any of the bigger ones or mocks. I mean, I'd get bored with it real easy after building. So I was like, you know what, this one, 1,500 pieces, that's probably okay.
Well, Brett's going to enjoy that. Brett loves castles and trains and stuff. So yeah,
right.
he'll love that. That's perfect for him.
Well, I'm probably not going to finish it all in one go, but
are you sure?
We'll see how we can do it. I don't know. I'm not as fast as I used to be. You know who's really fast? My sister got really fast at building Lego. She built the what is it called? The not Diagon Alley, sorry, Gringotts Bank. She built that in 2 evenings.
Wow.
And that's a pretty complicated build because there's 2 sections to it. In the base, actually, like the act of building it and the techniques they used, they're really difficult. I was like, I couldn't believe she's kind of a beginner, so I didn't really know why she got it.
Yeah. It's crazy though, because it's like it's on top of that really small sort of spindle, isn't it? Like the very small point. You've got the under part, like where all the banks and the safes are kept, and then you've got the huge Gringotts Bank over the top of it. It's very very cool build, actually.
The only thing that doesn't make sense to me with that one is that why would you, even though the roller coaster portion is kind of nice with the bank, why would you release it? Because its purpose was to put in line with all of the other Diagon Alley.
Yeah.
So you basically half of the build is, no matter how good it looks,
it's wasted. Yeah.
Wasted.
It is wasted. What's Brett saying? But I do love Tomorrow Castles. Yeah, a lot of his videos are always like castles, or he has like these crazy like train setups. They're awesome, actually. Yeah, I need to check more of content. I'm struggling to find orange bricks, and I'm supposed to be organized, but I cannot find orange bricks. Never mind, found it. So in terms of like while we're sort of like building and stuff, in terms of like Lego, I know we spoke a little bit off stream, but is there anything that's piqued your interest? I know obviously you're not collecting Lego as much.
No, I think it's a mixture of like space, time, and just general how I feel about Lego, just in general, some of the themes as well as the company themselves. It's hard for me to get back and try to support them fully on certain things when the cost of it is kind of out of line, I think.
Yeah. It is really expensive. It's only going to increase as well from what I've heard. So there's like there's quite a lot that's that needs fixing. I think with the whole pricing range.
Right.
I'm sure. Oh, carry on, sorry, dude.
Okay. I was also going to say it's not just all about money though. It's I'd say it's more about not enough space to display everything properly. Like right now, I'm going live. I'm not in my office that I usually would go live from. This is a simpler live stream setup just on my laptop. And this is in the family house Lego room. So this is where my mom, my dad, my sister live. And they're having a Lego city. And I don't want to show the camera of the other area because it's just a complete mess. They haven't taken care of it at all. But they've got these tables with the Lego city in there. There's like the boutique hotel. They've got the jazz club, haunted house, bookshop, the Monkey Kids stuff, 3-in-1 creator stuff. They made a whole bunch of it's all on Mills plates too. So it's Mills plates with roads.
Wow.
So they've got it started. It's just and they're actually more into Lego than I am now. So when I do Lego, I kind of just want to collect a couple sets, maybe do mocks, put it on a shelf, put some lighting on it, make it look nice. But as far as like actually having all the Lego, I just gave them all the Lego because they're the ones that are like really into it now.
Yeah. Why not let them get some sort of enjoyment and stuff out of it? So
right.
So Brett says, my 2 picks for this year, Hocus Pocus House and Friends Botanical Garden. That I've seen a lot of really good mocks of the Botanical Garden. I love the way it looks. It kind of reminds me of the White House, though.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was looking at it. It's one of those builds too. It's very easy to mock. You take 2 of those sets and you put them back to back, and now you have a full 3-dimensional botanical garden rather than just a back play set.
Yeah,
it's kind of a nice, easy set to do that with.
Yeah, it is pretty nice. I knew as soon as the Friends set came out, I was like, people are going to snap that up straight away. I think it sold out within a couple of hours, maybe. In terms of when everybody was like trying to get on to order it and stuff, and I was just casually on, just browsing, seeing what's going down, and I got a message from a buddy that also collects Lego, and he was like, "Oh, it's gone," and I was like, "Oh, has it?" So I went on, and while I was on, I checked, and yeah, it was nowhere to be seen, sold out straight away, and already on back order. So yeah, it is pretty wild sometimes what the community. So I suppose if they put out a really good build, everybody's just going to buy it, aren't they? They're just going to go wild and go crazy for it.
Well, especially this weekend. This weekend is the VIP, not the VIP, sorry, the Insiders weekend, because they've renamed it for VIP since we last had a live stream. Now it's Insiders. And yeah, the double points, triple points, quadruple points on certain items. My family, my mom was texting me at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time last night when the site goes live, and she's asking for my VIP or my Insiders login so we can get the points. She's like, how should I split up the orders? Because I want to get 2 of these gift with purchases. So it's like, yeah, they got really into it. And that's the real reason I think I put the brakes on buying Lego, is because after seeing them buy this much Lego, I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't want to be. I don't want to be doing this like that again.
I want to be free.
But they did buy, and this incentive weekend gave them, or this weekend gave them the incentive to like order everything they ever thought they'd ever want. So like, like they wanted, like one of the things on their list was, well, they like play sets, they like Lego City, but they wanted to do the Ecto-1 car. So they're like, okay, well, we'll buy the Ecto-1 car as a last resort, not a last priority, because it won't fit in the city. It's not minifigure scale. It has to be on a shelf, yada, yada, yada. But it's like, oh, it's double points and we get all these freebies? Okay, boom, I'm ordering it now. Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, right. And then this, to me, it's like, oh, Aaron, what did you want for Insider Weekend? I looked at all the like releases and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna not get anything because it's just nothing. You order whatever you want. I'll help out, Chin. But yeah, behind me they also have a light kit for the Disney Castle that's supposed to be really good. It's just I haven't had time. They wanted me to put it in, but I haven't had time to put it in because of work. But as soon as the lights go on, I'll let you know that. I'll send it on Instagram because it has fireworks and the lights are animated. So the side lights on the castle, the 4 spotlights, glow different colors and they like transform and change over time. And the fireworks shoot up and then burst and blow up.
Damn.
So like in the dark, like if you put a dark room and you put the Disney Castle, the lights look really slick.
I was gonna say that's gonna look really nice actually once it's
that's one I'd say. I'm not really even into Disney Lego that much, but that light kit makes the set for me. Like if it doesn't have the light kit, I'm just like, whatever, don't go on it.
Yeah,
oh shit. Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, there are Oh, sorry, dude.
I'm gonna mute myself. Sorry, you can keep going.
No, it's all right. There are some sets that some of the light kits you can get for, they're super amazing. I just don't buy them because I've heard mixed reviews about them, and certain things do occasionally get discolored and things like that. Hence why whenever I come into this room on a morning, I always make sure the blinds are shut, because I'm really weird and particular about discoloration of bricks and things like that. And especially if you've got mocks and stuff set up, you think, oh, I don't want those being ruined. So there's like strict rules in the house that this little office or man cave or whatever, geek room you want to call it, the blinds don't get opened. So during the day, I'll open them. Like if I'm on my Xbox or something, or I'm on the computer,
Right.
I'll open them and I'll sort of let some fresh air into the room, so I'm not being a sweaty nerd.
Total shut in. Yeah.
Yeah, total shut in. Yeah, a bit like Gollum, like light. Sort of one of those things. But it's the light kits look really, really, really cool.
Well, there's several different companies, and a lot of people have different preferences on what they think is better. Every light company's setup is slightly different for the different sets, and the light tailing used to be my favorite. But after looking at everything else, the one that the spams everybody, or at least spams me on Instagram, because my ads come up all the time, because my whole entire Instagram experience is Lego, so that's all I get featured.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Light It. Oh,
is it Light My Bricks?
Yeah, sorry, Light My Bricks.
Yeah.
I'm having a Black Friday sale right now, and that one is the one where it looked really good. And their like winter Christmas village set ones are really, really nice too.
Yeah.
Like they have a
Those
spotlight that looks really nice on the newest Alpine Village. So instead of putting lights on the skate rink part, there's just a spotlight that's hidden behind the build. And if you position the skating rink to the right or the left of it, it gets hit by that spotlight. So it looks really, really nice and realistic. And cool. Yeah, so it's very.
They've definitely done a hell of a lot since I've last looked at them. I should probably update myself really and just have a little gander to see what type of products and stuff that they have in store. I mean, it'd be cool to have something for a set that maybe I would never get rid of or would never deconstruct, because then it makes more sense, doesn't it? You don't have to. The little wires are dead fiddly, and you've got to sort of slot them in between certain bricks, and you've got modified bricks and stuff. So it's
that's what I like about their kit. They have another one that good examples for the boutique hotel, and it's not like the wires are really well hidden compared to the other ones. So like if you take the top level off, the top level lights are connected through the two battery pack. They give you special bricks, so when you disconnect, the lights turn off, and then they turn back on when you connect it. So the actual
that's cool.
It's all self-contained and hidden inside the walls, so you don't have a cable going in the back. That's like I did one for the Sanderson sisters and lighting kit my family got, and that one was from light tailing, and that one actually wasn't very good at all.
Oh, so there's definitely certain brands out there that are far superior than others.
And it also depends on the set itself, because light tailing usually isn't bad. It's just the Sanderson sisters one happened to just not be that great.
Yeah, it's a shame because I do think that can you imagine if Lego did their own lighting kits?
Right. Yeah.
I imagine that you could just buy a set and be like, for instance, I don't know, a set that I've got like the police station or something. You could buy a non-lighted version and a lighted version. Maybe you could have the street lamps outside sort of twinkle, or office lights flicker on and off, or computer lights sort of flicking between screens and stuff like that, like little blue lights and things. I think those would be pretty cool. I just found a random cape that's not supposed to be in here, but we'll keep it. just a random cape in a tub full of stickered pieces. Is there? I know there were certain themes and stuff that you liked back in the day. Is there anything that's on your wish list that if it came up, you'd be like, dude, I'm buying it? I know Star Trek is big up there. Yep. It's probably still number one. Is there anything else? Is there anything else that's piqued your interest? Maybe like an IT crowd.
That would be fun, but I don't know. It really depends. If they did a Star Trek line, I'd probably buy those pretty quick because I'm a huge Star Trek fan. But there isn't really a new theme that being released. I mean, if they came back with hidden side sets and they just never came back with the VR or the augmented reality app and they just did the sets again, I would jump on hidden side again too.
Yeah. I think that's what killed the hidden side sets, the VR stuff that they were trying to pull off, and there was some elements of it that I liked. I know you tried it. I think I tried it sort of maybe once, and I'd seen the reviews and I thought, wow, this is painstakingly awful. Kept crashing my phone and certain things just weren't working. I thought, right, I'm gonna give up on this.
Right.
It would be really cool for them to bring back the spookier sets, like me and Ellie call them the goth sets, like the goth Lego sets. Like they're always like spooky and weird, and that's when they started introducing all these cool like dual molded pieces, like with the hair piece and the hat, and I think that's where that sort of long hair and the beanie headpiece came in.
Oh,
That
gotcha.
sort of, yeah. Was it like, did she have purple hair or something, and then like a green beanie or something like that?
Yeah, the hidden side. Yeah, the girl.
Yeah. And then there was like the guy with like the red cap and like the hair underneath. That was a pretty cool mold. I like that. Which I think they do need to bring out some more cool stuff, like some, now that there's a age rating on certain sets. I imagine we'll be getting some decent stuff in the near future. I know we're getting a Fortnite collab for definite.
Right.
So
you're gonna jump on that, I'm sure, right? Because I know you play a lot of Fortnite.
Dude, like I might have to just like camp out at the Lego store just to get some. It's something that I've wanted for a while, and they've never done it. They've never had, because Lego's very PG, isn't it? And it's only recently, within the last couple of years, especially during COVID, come out with all these 18 plus theme sets. And I mean, if you think about, look at sets like the Daily Bugle, like when was the Punisher ever going to be in a set? What's his main like motive behind doing everything? He's lost, somebody's killed his family, he wants to seek out revenge or something. Do you know what I mean? And Daredevil as well. Daredevil's got a quite violent sort of back theme. If you've read some of the comics, and there's what's the other one? Blade as well. Blade's another one. He's a vampire killer, and
yeah,
I'm sure if you've seen the films, you know what happens in the films. There's a lot of sex, drugs, and violence. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. So I'm hoping now that there's been a lot of updates on Fortnite, and a lot of certain content is age restricted now. So I think that's Fortnite's way of getting Lego to come in and be like, oh yeah, come work with us. We'll be able to sell lots of products and make money together.
Right.
Come over to the dark side. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Upper Palpatine, and that's Lego.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I hope it works out, because there's already been Lego themed maps in Fortnite, and it'd be really cool to see. Yeah, so they've got like a little. It's kind of. Did you ever play like Call of Duty or anything like that, or do you know what the gun game is?
You know what?
So it's called the gun game, and it's basically like you would have to kill an opponent and level up your gun. So basically, like there's 10 rounds and there's 10 guns. And it's the first person to get a kill with the last gun that wins, basically. And every kill you get, you change weapon and so on and so forth. And they made like a little map of that, but it's like, it's weird because it's tiny little Lego houses and like a little Lego park and stuff. So it seems really out of place. And it was my younger cousins that got me into Fortnite. So they were like, oh, let's play this Lego map. And I was like, this feels really weird for me to be mixing violence with like a Lego themed sort of map, but it was really cool. It was good to see something changing.
Right.
Are you swapping me to the big cam?
I'm swapping you to just change it out so you can build your stuff.
I'm doing. I mean, I'm still building. I'm just not going too wild. I'm trying to find pieces to fill up the shop. I will update everybody for people watching this on VOD back over on the YouTube. But this is what I'm building, just a little tiny shop, and I'm trying to find more pieces for the freezers at the back and the fridges at the back, and try and think of things to cover these shelves with. And then the awesome job I'll be doing after that is probably tiling the inside of the store, which I thoroughly enjoy. Hint, hint, sarcasm. So yeah, that's going to be fun. But it's just finding all like the little pieces because I've just got that much. Part of my friend's rubbish or crap. It's trying to find the bits that I need. Like these things are awesome. These little organizers. These come come in handy so much. I don't actually need all these orange pieces. I've just like made a giant mess on my desk, and I've managed to get rid of because I want to get rid of some of this. I've got some studs, some snot bricks on the side, and it doesn't make sense. I don't know what I'm going to put on there. Like salt and pepper shakers can't sort of just stick out of the wall like that. So unless I build some sort of like studs on the side kind of stuff to emulate things on the shelf, it could work. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm gonna mute my mic just while I'm putting all these bits in here, so it might go quiet for a bit.
No worries. Yeah, did I already mess up? I already messed up already. Wow. No, I didn't. Never mind. Smoking something.
Lego can be like that though sometimes.
It's been so long. I haven't built that much at all actually because my sister's been building a lot. Like I said, she's actually better at building Lego than I am, and I'm not saying that just to like blow smoke up people's butts. She's actually really fast. Like, you know how I prided myself on being a really fast Lego builder?
Yeah.
Turns out her skill in life is building fast at Lego. Like, she should go into a competition or something. It's crazy.
Well, she should be one of those people that build like the models for, to send out to Lego. So they have all like the built Lego models in the store and stuff. The only thing that really annoys me about that is the majority of them are super glued.
Yep. You craggle them together.
Yeah, I was like, oh god, how embarrassing. So can you imagine if you wanted to buy that set and everything's all super glued together? You think, god.
You can buy the set. It's perfect for display, right? It never breaks.
True, unless you take a big hammer to it or something, or a chisel. Or...
Right.
Yeah, I've seen that on Instagram. Like, there's a guy that builds in Windsor, like Legoland Windsor, here in the UK, and they glue all the stuff together. And he realized that he made a mistake, but he'd sort of finished his shift for the day, and he'd come back and the glue had dried, and he was like, I've made a boo boo. So you had to like get the hammer and chisel out and just break a ton of bricks off to get to this one tiny brick that he put in wrong.
Oh my god.
I think it was like a compromising brick, though. It wasn't just something. I mean, if it was like a red brick in like a sea of black bricks, I'd just paint it black. But it was like some sort of foundation brick that he was using. He's like, I've messed that up, and that then messes everything else up. So even if you have stud.io and you're still being sensible with it, you can still make mistakes. It happens. You can you mess stuff up. If you're not careful. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the other thing that reason me why maybe I suck at building Lego now is I'm just so used to stud.io. I'm getting really spoiled, Yeah.
You can build anything you want. You've got a full library there without any of the space to get in your way or any of the bricks to be there. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
It's a good way of looking at it. I mean, a lot of people do. Like, they only have like a handful of sets and they just build on stud.io and, ship them out or sell the instructions and stuff. And there's some awesome people on Instagram, man, that do. That's like brick artisan. Like, oh my god, the what was it? The Avengers set got announced, and within like a day or two, he'd already built like a fully like modular base, like proper base for the tower. And I was just like, oh my god, dude, you were on some sort of next level wave type stuff.
Well, maybe he's doing it for a living,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he's got a lot of cool instructions and stuff. I've entered a few of his giveaways to win instructions and things like that. And they do. I think he does like he'll give away one full catalog of the set or something, or just it's crazy. I thought there wasn't that many people out there that can build with Lego, and I mean like build with Lego. There's another guy that I watch on YouTube. Oh god, I think he's European. It's like Swedish or Polish or something like that, or from Norway. He's fantastic. He's built like this full city, and it's so unique. There's like loads of weird right angles and diagonal lines, and it looks amazing. It's really, really something else. I have to see if I can find his name. BrickCrafts, he's called on YouTube.
Oh, good.
And he's I'm sure he's from like Norway. And he's just, oh god, he's fantastic. Some of the stuff, there's just so much detail and so many cool techniques and stuff. Right, I don't need any more of those. Let's pop these.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's if you can build on Stud.io, you can sell your designs, you can render them, export them. It's so versatile. And then when you do want to build Lego, the best part about it is you don't need to have a whole catalog of parts. You just build it in Stud.io and then order from Bricklink just the parts you need for that mock. And this way you don't have to do the Lego storage, but you have all the great, benefits of having a big Lego collection without having to own anything. Kind of nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna find this on the side, I think. Yeah, there's like a bunch of really cool stuff. I would love to see Lego do more sets like that, but I don't know. I guess they're only going to pick up the ones that there's like a huge base for them, and people are going to buy. So, damn, what can I put in here? What's that? That's a pizza.
You know me and pizza, man. Jeez.
I had like a Christmas pizza yesterday. So good.
What's in a Christmas pizza versus
so it was like a Domino's pizza, and it was stuffing and sage, onion, tomato cheese, and like a cranberry sauce, or a bit of bacon, cranberry sauce, drizzle over the top. Oh, I ate the full pizza one night, dude.
That sounds interesting. I don't think I've ever had that before.
Yeah, it's really nice. I thought, you guys over in America would have all that stuff, loads of crazy toppings and.
Well, we do and we don't. Like it's kind of hard to explain. We sometimes we do, sometimes depending on the place. A lot of them aren't that exotic.
Yeah. Because I've seen is it Guy Fieri?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know, yeah, drive-ins. Was it divers, drive-ins, and dines or something? Or diners, drivers, and drives.
Drivers, dive-ins, and dives, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And he's super passionate about it. He's like, oh, this braised pork shoulder. Oh my god. Yeah.
Dude, you're making me hungry. Stop talking about food, man.
You've had food and you've got coffee.
I know. I just had coffee and a burrito. You talking about food? I'm like hungry again.
Well, I can easily see myself eating this full bag of M&Ms. Go on, salted caramel M&Ms, dude. Oh,
we still have 3 people in the chat in the watching. So hello, 3 people.
Yeah,
sorry,
hey guys.
I haven't been saying hi. I figured no one would be watching because this is my family's channel, and I'm just trying to help them out getting started again, showing them how to run a live stream for the back end, and they're extremely shy and they won't come on live with me. So if you were looking for Anna or Clueless and Brickland, or any of the other people that you've seen on their videos, sorry, you got the wrong guy this week. Different person.
You've got the intern this week.
Yeah, they'd be like join the channel, like, wait, I feel ripped off. Who are you?
Yeah, wait a second. What's going on here? Yeah, I'm surprised actually. I'm surprised there's not more people here, but it is good to have like a nice quiet live stream for a change. If for those that are possibly watching, or for anybody watching it back later on, Aaron used to run a channel, and we used to have like a ton of people on the live stream where it was chaotic to some level. So it's really nice to have like a nice, cool, close, small viewership and stuff. I'm pretty sure
Yes.
Aaron agrees. Yeah, yeah.
It's
There you
nice
go.
and chill. Usually it's like looking at the chat and figuring out what's going on and what problems are happening. And
Can I be honest with you as well? Sometimes I used to dread like moderation on the chat because it was wild some days. And I used to
right,
have this like really, really rubbish laptop that was really slow. So catching a comment before it got posted was kind of hard. And I mean, I think there was one time that the live stream actually crashed my laptop, and I was like, right,
right.
I can't do anything. There's just so many people chatting and stuff. Those were the days, dude. Like, like, was it just after lockdown? Like just after COVID, kind of went
Yeah, it was
nuts.
just after COVID. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that seems so weird to say now. By the way, like, back in COVID, back in COVID days. That's
Right.
weird.
Dude,
Thinking that
I'm literally having a brain fart. I can't figure out how to put this together.
just hammer the pieces in like you do with a jigsaw puzzle when you can't get them to fit. Just
Dude, it's like, 'cause I'm looking at this. I'm like, it's not been that long, has it? I guess it has. Jeez, I suck at this. Because it's
just
like
like
this hinge piece, and it should be hinging, but then
it's just not working.
well,
I can't really see what it is that you're trying to do, but
yeah.
right, yeah.
So here, I'll try to put it here. So there's this hinge piece here that kind of hinges
Right.
back and forth, and in the picture it shows it being like this, but the hinge opening, but it won't open.
Oh
if you
yeah,
put
one.
it down there. So I'm not sure how they want me to do this.
Yeah.
Or maybe I put another brick on wrong. That could probably be it too.
I mean, I'm not saying anything, but it wouldn't surprise me. I've done it loads of times. It's horrible. It's like one of those really annoying things that you think, oh god, I had that as well.
Oh yeah, I'm stupid.
You figured it out.
Figured it out already.
Yay!
No, I didn't.
You've just messed it up even more, haven't you?
No, I got it now. It's good. Jeez, wow.
I'm telling you,
If it was an old school live stream where I was doing it when we were really busy, I would have been like on back 3 or 4 already.
Yeah, you definitely would have been, dude. For those that want some sort of pretext as well, Aaron was like this with bags, like just you'd hand him like an 18 bag set and he'd build it in an hour. And I'd look back and I'd still be fiddling about with like my mock or whatever, or the parts that I was building. And I was getting sweats, dude. I used to look back. I used to see you build. And I was like only on like bag 3 or something. And you'd built the set. I was like, oh, right. Now I need to I need to speed up. I need to sort of finish this set. I used to get so sweaty. Sorry for anybody that's watching. That's maybe a bit unhygienic, but
no, it's fine. Everybody builds like I said. My sister puts me to shame, and it's really because she's been building a lot less time than I have too.
Maybe she's just got the gift. The gift of building, yeah. I think I just need to build lots of random stuff.
So what is your game plan? Like after you get the city street done that you're working on, is it you're going to just keep changing the city all the time, or is it going to be where you just make other things, you move on to some other stuff?
I'll probably move on to other stuff. I don't want to be like one of those YouTubers that, I'm just changing the city for views, or I'm just changing stuff up just to make content interesting. No, I want it to all have meaning and to make sense. And I think the main job at the moment of the city, I've got the main promenade sort of idea in my head, and I've sort of somewhat mapped it out. I've got like a little bit on the end to build, and then possibly even more space once I put like a little extension in there, like a little sort of custom table. But it's just stuff behind it. I want to have like a mountain scene behind the city, so it adds depth and a little bit of variation. I want to have like skyscrapers in the back and maybe some like mocked just facades to make it look somewhat interesting. But the idea is when I get like a bigger setup or a bigger room. I want to have like a setup that changes with the seasons and has little different scenes and things like that involved, and maybe some storytelling for Instagram purposes and things like that. Just something a little bit different, and not what you see every day on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. Which is kind of hard. It's not always easy to.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's hard to be original a lot of the times. You know?
Yeah, I mean, everybody has the same idea as well, don't they? It's not. You can't really claim anything as your own anymore, so to speak, because everybody has the same idea. Everybody
Right, and
wants
there's
to.
tons of people who do Legos, so there's always, like, if I had worked on a build like I did the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, the
Mhm.
BrickHeads, and I thought
Yeah.
mine came out really good, but then when you Google it, there's a lot of people who've done very similar BrickHeads for Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. The only thing that makes mine special is I have that weird red feather in his cap.
Oh yeah.
My cap, I think, is really cool looking, whereas theirs are just kind of flat. You know, they're not tilted on the side. So anyway, yeah, I can see how it's hard to be original with Lego. And so
Mhm.
when, like, for me, like, what Lego is just trying to have fun, use it as a relaxation tool, hang out with friends like you and other people online, do Instagram, like, just have fun with it. And if I do collect things, it's got to be a lot more calculated, like you. Like, you're calculated, meaning as in, like, you're putting something in your city, you're making it your own, you're spending time thinking about it, and then when it goes in your city, you're actually going to display it, not just build something to build it, just to make content
Just to
with it
stick
for
it
no
in.
reason.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I think that's always been the goal, and I think obviously in the time that we've known each other for that's a good couple of years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we both know I've never really been one to be like, right, okay, I'm gonna stick that in the city, or I'm gonna have just a set as it is in the city. I think the only thing I haven't really changed is the police station. I like the overall aesthetic of the police station. The interior and stuff
Yeah.
is perfect. Maybe I could tile it out or something, and maybe I'll get to that state one day. But everything else is like the corner garage, like or the corner garage. That's all being customized inside. That's not like anybody else's, and I'm
Yeah.
still going to modify that again. So
Remember, I think you've if I remember correctly, I know this is a long time ago. Maybe I'm
yeah.
wrong. In the interior, don't you have a dental office in there, which is different than the actual set?
Um,
I think it's something else.
no, I think you might be thinking of something else. I mean, there is sometimes people you buy Lego sets and they don't make sense. And sometimes, like when I got the set, I was like, it's a really cool set. I enjoy it, but for me, there's no separate corridor to get up to the apartment right at the very top. There's
Right.
no separation. You wouldn't just walk through, oh, hi, I'm just walking through the dentist just to get
Right.
to my apartment. Sorry, like, excuse you guys. Somebody's getting a root canal. It's, oh, sorry, I'm just collecting my mail,
Yeah.
But yeah, I sort of modified the second floor a little bit with some additional parts and made some sort of like clear window and corridor, and then upstairs I turned into like some sort of like architecture's office with some desks and chairs and things like that. But everything else that you see in the city or that you can see is like completely changed. Like so the hospital itself, I can kind of like swing the camera.
Well, yeah,
Over a
I'm
little
going
bit.
to put you on full screen, and this way you can.
This is like a hospital, and this has been built out of 2 assembly square sets. And that's all customized, all modular. I've never, sort of looked at any instructions. And then police station, then there's some more buildings all the way over here. So, yeah, it's all customized. And I think when we started talking, we were both very big on making sets our own, and not having a pardon the shout out, but like a Bricksy City or a Jang Brick City. It was always something customizable and something unique to your own.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, it's all. I have a wacky sort of design sense. I don't. For instance, you build on Stud.io. I can never use the program. I just grab a bunch of bricks and just build, and then it takes like a couple of weeks of rejigging and stuff like that. And that's how I came up with the design for the hospital. It took me about 8 hours to sit and pick out through all the parts to get everything sorted. Especially when I was using the assembly square instructions. So I was like, right, I need 20 of this, 20 of that. I literally went through the back of the instruction book for a full day and just like, right, I've got everything. and it took me and Ellie about 8 hours to get all the pieces out. So
Oh man, yeah.
yeah,
I like the hospital layout. It's really good. I've seen a lot of people mock hospitals for their cities. Yours is pretty good. And like if you compare it to like the Lego City hospital set, it's way better than the Lego City stuff. So yeah, it looks really good. But the Lego City stuff, I have mixed feelings. Like the downtown is such a cool looking set, but at the same time, if you go into most people's cities, it wouldn't look good, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's very out there, isn't it? It's very sort of in your face, especially with all the pop of color. But when you think about it, we've definitely had this conversation before. But when you think about it, City essentially is a kids theme, isn't it? It's not really made for adults. So Lego designers purposely create them so colorful and wacky, and
Right.
like another good example is Friends. Friends are fantastic. Like they've stepped up the game. They've made some really cool apartments and stuff, and it's just so crazy in color that it wouldn't look good in the city, I suppose.
Unless your whole city was like that, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. Unless your city was like that, and it was very colorful in design and like out there, sort of crazy, wacky, which I have seen people do. It sometimes works, but I'm more of like a realist. I'd rather have like the masonry brick type look, or I don't know. I'm trying to think like the more duller colors, so then the insides look a little bit brighter and a little bit more lively.
Right.
Well, like the shop, I've just like pinched a theme and ran with it. It's like a orange, lime green, and a blue. So I just thought, I'll go with that and see what works out. I think a lot of the time Lego is just like guesswork. It's just a trial and error, isn't it? Yeah,
for sure. And that's why Stud.io, I know I keep pounding on it like it's like the best thing ever, but the reason why it's nice is because it allows you to all the trial and error without any of the logistical errors of having to sort through Lego.
Oh yeah, so like I don't enjoy doing the looking through parts and stuff and trying to find bits that might work or might not work with the city. But I think sometimes that's just how I prefer to work. It's not ideal, but I'm more of like a visual person, so if I see a part and I'll pick it up and I'll be like, oh, that'll be good for, I don't know, some sort of structural support, or maybe like a bus stop roof or something. I don't know. That's just, I find it hard to scroll. Am I right in thinking you scroll through parts on Stud.io?
You can, where you can add them to a palette, and then after you add it to a palette, it's like a small menu where you just left click and drag it out to the scene every time you need one of those same parts.
Right,
So
I see.
even though you've got thousands of parts to scroll through at the beginning, as you're building something, you can then go back and use the previously used palette to pull back parts.
Oh, top tip as well for the family, Aaron. These things are amazing.
Oh, really?
Brushes, yeah, makeup brushes are so good. And anybody else that's watching as well that has like a Lego City or just dusts their displays or whatever, these things are like, it's not, I don't use it for my face, but I use it just to like dust everything, and it's so good. You can get into all like the little small hard to reach areas and stuff. I feel like I'm on QVC or something, like I'm selling.
Right, you are. You're selling things to me. It's actually a pretty good sales process.
Pick up these brushes, $2.99 for a pack of 10. You can clean all your Lego sets, and you can also apply foundation to yourself afterwards. It's multi-purpose.
Or
some blusher or something. I should be a salesman, I think. Definitely a salesman.
Sure.
The gift of the cab. Yeah. Have you seen the little Hoover that they have, like the little vacuum?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think?
I like it. It's cool.
You like it?
Because I'm into tech and computer stuff. So anything that's more tech, I just get giddy over it. So
yeah,
little things like that kind of make me excited to play or use. It's like, yay, cool! I get to use this new blowout vacuum or whatever.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's cool to have like a new gadget, or I suppose once you get like your new setup and stuff. It's like the anticipation's worth more than the actual thing, I suppose. In some cases, it's like, oh, when you know you've got a parcel come in, or if you know a delivery for I don't know, like it might be a new set, or it might be a gaming console or something, or I'm always like, oh god, it's completely like all over the place. Like I can't think about anything else other than what's coming, and it could be classed as like really sad, but I sometimes take the day off work just so I can sit in and wait for it. Like yes, I've got something coming. It's gonna be awesome.
Right.
Yeah. Especially
so speaking
of
games, what are you? I know because you used to do Twitch. Are you still doing anything on Twitch? Or
there's another venture that I've given up. I did it for a little while. I went back and did a little test, and I was just like, oh, I don't really feel the same about it anymore. For most of the time, it's kind of like finding something that fits and finding something that works around like your lifestyle, I suppose. And you know, if you've got loads of free time, then it's easier to stream and stuff like that. But with work and other commitments and a new social life that I've somehow managed to get from somewhere, you know, you've got plans, you've got all the meals and stuff like that, and it takes up most of your time. So I did a lot of streaming for a bit when I was, you know, just had nothing else to do. And then I just, like most things, I think if you look at it as a job or you think, oh, I have to do it, then the fun and enjoyment kind of gets taken away from it. So,
right.
I realized that, oh, I've got this console here and I don't play on it. It's a bit of a waste of money. And for a while, I considered getting rid of it. I thought, you know, I don't use it. I'm just using it to watch YouTube and stream for like for people to come view. But I play mainly 2 games at the moment, and they're both free to play. If anybody's interested, one is Fortnite, which is like a massive game. If you don't know what Fortnite is, where have you been living? Get out from underneath that rock. It's like a first person. No, it's a third person shooter, kind of like a battle royale type game mode. And then the other one is Rocket League. Rocket League is like RC car football, or soccer, depending on who's watching, whereabouts. And it's a really cool game. It's fun. I have so many laughs on it. It's hilarious. You can play it on PC, Xbox, PlayStation. I think it's also available on the Switch. So if you guys play Switch, you can always play that. But we used to play a lot of RuneScape and stuff back in the day, and I sort of give that up. I was getting way too addicted to it, and I thought, oh, do you know what? That's me. I'm done. I don't want to do that anymore. What about you? Are you still playing games?
No, not playing any games right now. I've been trying to think about getting into one. World of Warcraft. I used to play a lot, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get back into that or not.
Risky business. Risky business.
Yes. And I thought about it, playing card games because I really like card games. So might do like Magic the Gathering online is pretty good, or Arena.
That would be pretty good, actually. I do like that. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon back in the day. Those were 2. Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon and
right. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Hold that forever. Oh my gosh.
Awesome. What was the was it Exodus or Exodus or whatever? They used to build him. He had like 5 cards, and was it something the Great maybe? Basically there was like a right arm. Right? Yeah, right arm, a left arm, right leg, left leg, and then like a head and a torso. And if you had all the cards like available in your hand on the deck, or in the deck, sorry, you could essentially win the game by just having the all 5 cards out.
Right.
But yeah, a lot of people just collected them in my high school for just like, the holographic shiny cards. Well, I've got, what was the other one? Red Eyes Black Dragon, I think, was the other one that everybody used to go crazy for back in the day.
Yeah, see, that's horrible for me to say, but I'm not a very, and I like Lego, but I'm not very much of a collection type person. The only thing that I've collected over the years is tech computer gear, And even then, when it gets really, really old and unusable, I do tend to recycle or sell it, or do away with it. So it's
Yeah.
we really don't have that many collection sort of stuff. But the card games I used to play, like I used to have all those Magic cards when I was younger. I had like the really because I started when it first came out, and so I had like Black Lotuses and stuff that are worth like thousands and thousands of dollars now, and I just got rid of them because I didn't know it was going to be popular 25, 30 years later, right? So
Yeah, that's the thing. You'll never know. I mean,
right.
probably one of my famous stories. I'm sure Aaron's heard this a bunch, but and my friend Chris has heard it a bunch as well, because it's really rare for something like this to happen. So I remember one of my all-time like must-have sets is like my holy grail is like the Brick Bank, and I remember seeing it for walking. I didn't really collect Lego as such, and I'd walked past like a thrift store, like a charity shop. Just happened to have a little gander in, and there was a box on the top shelf that was the Brick Bank, and it was for $20 or £20. And I was like, oh, I don't know at the time, but my girlfriend was like, oh, well, I don't know whether you should have Lego in the house or not or whatever. And I didn't really collect it either, so I was like, I'll put it back. And I was walking like halfway through like my town, and then I turned around. I was like, no, actually, do you know what? I'm gonna go back and buy it. I went back to try buy it, and it had gone literally minutes before. And it's like the heartbreak of my life, like
Right.
the emotional trauma every time I walk past like a certain shop that reminds me of it. I'm like, oh god, I could have had it for like $20. I was like, oh, seriously, that sucks.
Right.
But it's every time, like my friend Chris makes a joke about it now. He said, "Oh, you'll never get it. You'll never get it. Stop looking." So occasionally, I'll like have a little gander every now and then inside the shop.
So what's so great? Because this is just Aaron being a kind of a little bit of a type A personality butthole. What's so good about the Brick Bank? Because it's basically just an empty building. I
Yeah.
think, right?
So somewhat empty, but I think so. Have you ever had the best way I can describe it is? Have you ever had like a set that's had like an imprint on you, and you've just been like, "Oh, dude, that set's awesome!" Like it just, I don't know what it is. I think realistic stuff really sort of like ticks all my boxes, so to speak, without getting too graphic. It's just, it's like, oh yes, the Brick Fang. It's just like I don't know. When I stopped collecting Lego, so I think when I was younger, it kind of got unpopular and uncool to collect Lego and play with it. I had a bunch of it when I was a kid, and I got to my teens, and like before I got into a serious relationship, I used to hide all my Lego underneath my bed so that my girlfriend, my ex girlfriend, wouldn't see it. And I kind of like just kept it very hidden. And when I moved out, I just didn't take any of it with me. And I would still watch, YouTubers and videos, and I saw this advert for it, and I was just like, wow, I don't know what it was. I was like a kid in a candy store, basically. It was like eyes, twice the size of my head. I was like, oh my god, that set's awesome,
Right.
And financially, I wasn't particularly in a great spot, and I was like paying a lot of money for rent on an apartment, and like bills were sky high at the time as well. And I just thought, oh, do you know what? Screw it. I'll get rid of it. And there was a weird point in life where I suppose Lego was. I don't know whether it's ever happened to anybody else, but Lego was like frowned upon. Like if you were an adult collecting Lego, people were like, oh, dude, that's weird. That's very strange. Lo and behold, it got cool again. But yeah, just yeah. So here in the UK, so like anybody that collected Lego it wasn't really frowned upon as such. Like I suppose people are like, oh, well, that's not normal to collect Lego, and I'd be like, well, what is normal? Like everybody's different. Why should we not be able to enjoy the things that we like, so to speak?
Right.
I suppose at the time I was trying to be very mature and very very prim and proper, so to speak, as those Brits say, and spend money on like mature things, like driving lessons or buying a house or saving up for a deposit and all those sort of things. Going on holidays when really all I wanted to do was just like waste my money on Lego.
That's what I would love to do that too.
Yeah, but
you gotta build.
we've got bills and stuff to pay, and people that rely on us, and animals that need dog food and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah. So long story short, I just saw the set and I just fell in love with it. It was just, it's really hard to describe. There's some people, you might say, oh, well, there's not much to it. It doesn't really look that great. But I think because I seen it while I was, it pulled on some heartstrings, so to speak. And I was like, yes, I one day eventually, I'll save up some money and buy a sealed copy or something like that, or
Right.
Put it on my Christmas list for Ellie or grandparents to buy or something. I don't know.
Right.
It'll eventually be in my Lego City, and I will customize it. It won't be the same set. It'll have some more realism inside there and stuff. But yeah, it's just. So what about you? Is there nothing in life that's kind of that you've been like, whoa, wait a second, hold on. I'm not paying my insurance for my car this month. Like, I need to buy this. Do you know what I mean? Is there anything like that? Even when you were younger.
That's the thing. I'm trying to think really hard right now because I know we've been talking about it, and I don't know if there's anything that I would skip out on paying something that I needed to pay because I'm not really much of a collector. The things I enjoy the most, maybe food, but even then, like I don't know.
Yeah, but you're not going to keep like a Cheesecake Factory cheesecake on a shelf for like years, are you? Because it's just going to go out a day.
Well, you can. It's just not. It's just frowned upon.
Yeah. So what you're saying is there are people that might have done that.
I guess so. I guess so.
Oh God.
No, I eat the cheesecake pretty quick though, man. Because I never used to like cheesecake growing up, but I now love cheesecake. So I eat the crap out of cheesecake.
Cheesecake is so good.
Yes.
So
I think nice. You're very similar to me. We like our food. So yeah,
dude,
I could do that.
Like food. That's a understatement. Like I adore food. If food was a woman, yeah, I think I'd be like, hey, let's go on a date.
Hey, Cindy Hudson.
Hey, Cindy, how you doing?
Welcome to the stream. We're just chilling out, building Lego. Yeah, so food, man. I'm very food motivated.
Yeah, I love food. What's your favorite food?
So it feels so weird to me now building Lego.
It's still so alien.
It's hard to say. It's like trying to pick your favorite, Lego set. That's hard to choose too,
No, I could narrow it down to one or two. Definitely. And one of them I don't have built anymore. No.
Oh, you don't have it built anymore?
It's all important. No, the haunted house, the haunted mansion.
Oh, really? That's your favorite?
It's one of favorites.
Okay.
I think favorite. What is it that I own or that I don't own?
Anything. Just your favorite.
Oh, Brickbank easily is number one.
Brickbank easily. Okay.
Yeah, but the haunted house is just it's so hard to integrate into a city, and it's like olive green. And olive green isn't like the set overall is fantastic. It's brilliant. And the poor guy in the wheelchair going down that lift. Come on, what designer did that? Poor guy.
Well, it's the same designer that decided to put a hot dog in every single Lego set of 2023. Like, what the hell's up with the hot dogs? Like, there's one guy who's working at Lego who's like gets off on it. He's like, "Hey guys, did you see the new Lego set? There's a hot dog in it." And he's like, "No, there isn't. It's a red truck. There's no hot dog in it. Like, look at the engine."
Oh, it's a hot dog, dude. Oh, no.
There's a hot dog in the engine. Why?
Why would you do that?
Right.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy, to be fair. I don't like we're talking about this, people. We're talking about this. Like, what is this? This tiny little thing here. Like, this hot dog is in what did you say, Aaron? Like, all of the 2023 sets?
Not all of 2023. It's in a lot of them. I think totally in the whole course of history, it's like 240 sets from Lego. And from 2023, 40 sets already have had a hot dog piece in it, and of different colors. This is a lot of them are gold, black, yellow, like not the actual red hot dog, like the actual
Yeah.
color versions of the hot dogs. Doesn't make
Damn.
sense to me.
That is pretty wild, to be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you use them for? Clearly everything, but I can't even think of a good use for them apart from food.
Well, no, they use them for texture on different, for like if they're trying to be clever to use for clever parts usage, but it's no longer clever if they use the same technique over and over and over again.
Over and over again, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're telling me. I mean, the black hot dog is pretty funny because you could use it as like a burn hot dog,
Right.
which is cool. The red one, obviously, the red hot dog. I know the gold one isn't the gold one on like a lampshade or something, or
Yeah, and there's a black one on the lampshade as well in Diagon Alley.
that's probably where I've got mine from then.
Yeah.
Here's a good question. True that.
Yeah.
There's what's the most weird part? Like the weirdest part in Lego? What do you think?
That's a hard one. There's some weird ones. Do you have any on you? Because I don't have access to my parts.
Oh, hold on. I can try and find one as I'm just eating.
What are you eating? I need some food. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I'm a fat boy today. Let's try and find a weird part. Here you go. Here's a weird part.
Well, yeah, that's kind of an unusual one.
Yeah, it's a weird one. I don't know what else you'd use it for. It's kind of like I think it comes on. Do you remember the ski set? Like the mountain ski. I think that's off the front of like one of the snowplow vehicles.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense with the sticker on there as well. But yeah, there is a bunch of weird parts.
Every time I find a weird part that I think is new and I've never seen before, it's because my family took apart a Lego set and it's 3 parts put together, and I didn't realize it was all apart all the way. I'm like, oh, that's a cool part, and then I look at it and then never mind.
No, it's not a cool part. It's just a couple of parts together.
Right.
I do love this mini build though. This is very ingenious. Like a little slushy machine.
Oh yeah.
That's so cool.
You know what city build was really cool that I kind of wanted, even though kind of would not even be fit anywhere, is the slushy penguin van. That was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I've got that one. That's
you do?
Yeah. I might have to like try and find it though. The penguin dude is awesome as well. He's like so cute. Definitely one of the reasons why I got it, and definitely one of the reasons they put it in the set too. Let me just drag these vehicles out. Hopefully, I don't kill any lighting. Let me see if I can find it. There is just like a bunch of vehicles and stuff.
In
there? No, it's not in that one.
Yeah.
Must be in this one.
Sorry. Turn the light up a little bit.
Okay, where's that gone? I'm sure I just randomly bought it off the cuff. It's just in here somewhere. I've got the ice cream trucks in here. Kind of half decapitated.
Right.
Where is it?
Yeah, the ice cream truck is
yeah.
cool too.
I found it. It's already out on the desk.
Oh.
Gone through all of that hardship. Damn it. Let's just push these to one side. There it is.
Oh yeah, that thing's awesome. I love it.
And the front of it's so cute as well.
You can see it's like that, dude.
Yeah, the penguin. I didn't realize that was actually in the set. The little slushy. Hold on, I'll see if I can take it out. Try not kill the set entirely. Oh, hold on, is this modular? Yeah. Such an idiot, Lewis. Oh, you might be able to see it from there, like the little slushy machine
Oh yeah.
inside the really cool use of parts. And I do like this on the top as well, like the little cup. That's really cool.
Right. Yeah. No, that's the part that extra sells it for me is the cup on the top too. It's very nice.
What about the lovely vegetable van? Can I tempt you in this?
Yeah, that's actually a good one too.
Yeah.
You know,
That's cool.
that'd be funny. You can make a mock of like a Monster Jam rally, but every vehicle has like food on the top of it, like a slushy versus like the carrot.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There is a bunch more. So there's like an ice cream truck, a slushy truck,
Ice cream truck.
ice cream truck, slushy truck, vegetable patch truck. There's like a few. Oh, there's this one that comes with a city. It's not really a truck. It's like a kind of tuk-tuk esque. Yeah. And this is like a fruit bar kind of thing, kind of deal. And I'm actually going to pinch that as well, the little tub off the top, so I can put some apples in my shop. I haven't really got very far because I'm just talking. I'm just enjoying the vibes.
I'm not doing too bad either. Actually, I'm on we're too good. There's 7 bags in this build. I'm only on bag 3. So
come on, dude, can't move on.
But it's been an hour, so you should be done. Like
true.
Like because Millennium Falcon, I built in like an hour and a half. That was 1,600 pieces. That's the playset one for the drop test I did a long time ago. You know how many people were so upset?
I can imagine.
They commented on the video on YouTube just to be like, "Why did you do that?" Like,
excuse me, the part count is way worth it.
Yeah, like I did it because it was funny, and plus I was just curious to see how it hold up. Actually,
you don't lie. You did it to agitate people.
That too, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, that too. Yeah, it's like, do you remember when how much heat we got, like you guys got? We both got, I suppose, for the Mario set.
Oh yeah,
yeah, the Mario video. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I think, like, I saw the comments and it was like, "Oh, I hope he gets a damaged box one day." And I was like, "Oh my god, dude, relax."
Right.
I didn't damage the box. I lightly tapped it. It's the god.
That was a funny video though. I thought it was great. That was
I still hate the Mario sets. I think they're a waste of money.
They are. Well, the funny part is I like the aesthetic of some of them. Like I like the Donkey Kong Jam because it looked really cool with like this jungle vibe to it, and I enjoyed it. But as far as actually putting it on display and using it, no, I had to modify it or mock it. I wouldn't put it as just as is, you know.
As is, yeah.
And especially if it was just to play with the Mario, like the Lego Mario is kind of lame. Obviously, it's meant for kids, which makes sense. We're not kids; we're adults. We're not the target demographic for it. But I grew up playing Lego Mario, and I still don't really care for the actual Lego theme. I think it's too much play for me versus display.
Didn't they? I'm sure they brought out, or they're bringing out, like, what was it? What was it? Is it like a vehicle or something for Bowser?
Yeah, Bowser's car.
Yeah, Bowser's car. Yeah, I was like, why is that? I'm sorry, that's like a waste of money. I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it, guys. Don't do it.
It's like I'm sorry, you wasted your money on that one.
That's what they're hoping for. They're hoping that we waste money on stuff like that.
And I used to give so much crap to the other AFL people that I would live stream with because they would never buy play sets. They would only buy display sets. But after Lego Mario, I'm like, okay, I understand now.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you just buy play sets after a certain point, it's kind of like, well, what's the point, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like your Lego City, you can play with it, but it's not really meant for little kids to go in and touch Louis' city. It's mainly just to have a city display to make it look cool, you know.
I've had like friends and families, like and relatives, like kids and nieces and nephews and stuff in here, and I remember I had one of like my ex's little nephew, and he was in here. He was having a ball. He was just like crashing all the vehicles together, running over like loads of people and stuff. And I was like, dude, this isn't GTA, you know. This isn't like This is this is Angel View. It's a nice, pleasant little city. There's no crime. There's nothing else going on. And you've in one day, in 20 minutes, you've decided to rip through the town like a giant tornado. I mean, it was fun to rebuild, I suppose, but I was finding pieces for weeks, dude, on the floor, in like weird little crevices. I found one underneath a skirting board. I was like, how the hell did that get there?
That's what my sister and my dad and me call my mom right now. She's the destroyer. Whenever she touches a Lego set, it gets destroyed and we got to rebuild it.
It just breaks.
Yeah, it just breaks.
Oh. Well, so do you blame her if something breaks? Like anytime something gets broken, it's like, oh, mother's fault.
Right. Yeah. No, we try to, but it's more just for joking, to be honest.
Yeah.
She's really she does have a kind of a skill because it does seem to break more easily if she touches it last. But other than that, it's not something. I think she's on the live stream right now too.
Hey. Hey, Mrs. BrickFun.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to get them to come on the live and because this is their channel now, so I want to have them come do the live stream, but they're a little shy still, so they're still not used to doing all this stuff, but they do like doing it. So I'm glad they have the channel too as a vehicle.
That makes sense. It's not easy live streaming, but I suppose once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. It's not as bad.
Well, it's something I think you'll have a good time with because it's mostly like because they have actually a lot of friends that do Lego on Facebook and stuff and Instagram.
Oh yeah.
So they'll have tons of people that they can go live with and have fun with. It's just I think they're intimidated by not only being on camera, but also by the technical of like how to set it up. So it's good that actually my new computer didn't come in and that we're live streaming from their Lego room on my laptop because my laptop is very underpowered and I only have one webcam and I'm using the built-in webcam. So it goes to show them that you can basically live stream with not even really good hardware and still be okay,
Yeah, that's it. I mean, guys, I wouldn't if you were here watching. It really doesn't take any effort whatsoever. It's we're just having a cool little random chat and building at the same time, and yeah, it's I suppose it's like most things. It takes a little while. Oh, I've got a sausage dog whining outside my door. That usually means he wants up on the bed. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. I go.
I'll just chat with everybody here in the chat land. So put on this on full screen. I'm getting pretty good. I'm doing the third bag now. Getting kind of in the swing of things. So everybody who is in here in chat land, let me know if you're just chilling or if it's just family at this point, because I don't know. Maybe we haven't gone live in so long that there's probably no one watching at this point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. This is actually a really cool castle build so far. I love the 3-in-1s, man. They're so good. Jeez.
Yeah, they're so unique, aren't they?
Well, it's what they can do with so little because they're using basic parts that a lot of different sets could use, right? And they're able to make the textures and everything work really good because they're just, oh man, I don't know. They're just the designers who do the 3-in-1 sets are very good.
Yeah, there's a lot of good techniques and stuff in there.
It's definitely not the same team who use hot dogs on everything. So there's another.
Dude, what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that I work for Lego secretly, and I'm the guy who's sneaking in all the hot dogs.
Yeah, I can imagine that
corporate has noticed yet, because the corporate people that work in Billund, they don't check the Lego sets for quality. Right. They want the bottom dollar. Like what's the nuts and bolts of making our company work? We need to be profitable. We're going to charge too much for the Lego, yada yada yada. And then I'm allowed to do whatever I want. So when I design the sets, I'm like, okay, what are we going to put in the red truck this year? A hot dog.
Dude, that's bad. That's bad.
By the way, would you ever use fake Lego? I know this is out of nowhere, but it's because we just had not a heated discussion, but someone did post on Instagram kind of an unusual stance on it. What are your thoughts on fake Lego or off-brand Lego?
I don't have a problem with it. I've never had a problem with it. It's one of those things where it comes down to affordability. and I mean, a lot of them are really decent sets. They are. What I don't agree with though is for the likes of Lepin. Lepin was like a huge brand that got closed down. Is that they were stealing people's ideas, and not giving them credit to it. For some of them, they were sort of paying some sort of royalty or what would you call it? Some sort of fee where they would get so much per sale or so much for every 100 units or
Edition.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought, I thought it was cool. It was a really unique idea to have that. But then I think towards the end of it, they were stealing, people's mocks and designs and creating them, technically claiming them as their own. So I didn't agree with that at all.
Right.
But why not? Why not? Why not buy it? Is it a quality issue or is it, a hazardous
Well,
material issue? What's the big deal?
there's a lot of people who argue a lot of different things about it, but the end result is they just it sounds like because they've invested so much in the Lego brand, they don't want to mix, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah, they're like a Lego purist.
Right.
Yeah.
My thing is, I don't particularly care personally, but I can understand the arguments either way around it.
Uh-huh.
Of wanting to stay pure and not mix your bricks and the quality and the all this other compatibility stuff. But my thing is, I would like, and I might even try to buy other brands that
Mhm.
look like their quality is good because the Lego company itself, that their business practices just are usually a little bit more cutthroat nowadays.
Yeah.
And so supporting another company that has good product might be a good thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? I don't see why not. I don't think there's an issue per se either. I think competition's always good for a company. I mean, it boosts morale. It helps people make decisions, I suppose, and changes the dynamic. It would be cool to have another alternative brand to go to that is, if not better than or just as good as Lego. Especially with some of the more risque sets, like Walking Dead could have so many cool sets. What else am I looking at? Like some superhero sets, some Amazon sort of like the boys Lego sets. That would be pretty cool. I would love some wrestling sets, like some wrestling sort of inspired Lego sets. There's tons of really awesome stuff that collectors out there would literally jump on straight away. So maybe the other brand could have some sort of deals with them, or come up with some stuff. Who knows?
Yeah, and like one of the brands I was looking at that a lot of people have reviewed over the years, and it seems like it's pretty good from what I've read so far about it,
Mm-hmm.
is FO or Funhole,
All right, I've not heard of that brand.
and they include the light kits in with the kits when you buy them.
Ooh.
So it comes with Lego and lights, and some of the builds are really cool. They're like steampunk, sort of like market modular type stuff. Then they also have like a steampunk train, and they have one that's like a kraken that's devouring a ship at sea.
Oh
So they've got
wow.
some cool, interesting builds.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never wanted to buy it because in the past, not now, but in the past, I was afraid that if I bought one, people would be very turned off or upset because it's like I'm not doing Lego, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I get that. The backlash, basically.
Right.
Oh, you're not a Lego purist. You don't collect Lego.
Right.
Well, it's the the clues in the name. Brick Fun doesn't say Lego Fun, does it?
Well, it's not even
Um,
that. You can't put Lego in the name because they'll sue you.
oh yeah, I remember the backlash that everybody got. But I mean, essentially, it is brick fun, though, isn't it? It's like anything to do with bricks, and Lego is just the primary theme.
Yep.
Because I would say that I would collect most things, if not anything, to do with bricks or Lego and stuff. if you're building a city out of it, you may as well invest in the proper parts, I suppose. Excuse me. And if you know that, Lego's the number one brand, it does its job. It's does all the quality control check and their customer feedback and support's really, really good. It's I think it's going to be Lego, isn't it? Lego's clearly the number one for a reason.
Right.
And there's no point denying that. Like Mega Bloks is just nowhere near Lego standards, and I think I saw somebody build one of the Pikachu sets. Like the life-size Pikachu that they had, and the head kept falling off. It was built correctly, built to the the standards that anybody would build to, and it was all over the place.
Right.
It was really bad. Yeah,
that makes sense.
It was supposed to rotate, and the head was meant to rotate and go elsewhere, and it kept falling off. And I thought it was quite ironic. But just imagine if Lego came up with a really cool, a really cool sort of Pokemon set, and I really wish they'd bring out more Back to the Future stuff. They're really some of my favorite sets. One of my favorite films. You can't go wrong with Back to the Future. It's awesome.
Oh, that's right. I was going to ask, did you ever get the DeLorean or no?
No, I never got the DeLorean. I went to a convention not too long ago in a city called York, not too far away from where I am. And this guy had like every version of the DeLorean, so he must have spent hundreds of dollars on the set itself.
Because you can build it three ways, right? So
you can build it three ways, and then there was little modifications that he'd built, and certain things that he built from other series, and I think the comic book and the Telltale series. And I was just, oh my god, dude! Like, I spent like a good 45 minutes talking to him, just saying, wow, like, dude, you've got everything, man. Jesus. But it was cool. Right. He was really cool, actually. And that's something I'll probably suggest going to if you ever get the chance to go to a little like a Lego convention or something like that, and see what you think. There's lots of cool events and stuff going on all the time. So just a clip there. Yeah,
by the way, I'm going to share to everybody this who's not built this yet. This is how it looks so far in the first 3 bags. This is just 3 bags of stuff, and it already has the working drawbridge where you open it up and it goes down and up.
Oh wow,
cool. That's and the drawbridge locks. So every time you pull it up, it actually locks down. So there's a part up here, this mechanism on the inside. I don't know if you can see it there, but it actually opens and locks and keeps it kind of stuck in place.
That's handy. That's really, really cool.
And it's all out of basic parts. None of these are printed. None of these are special. All of these are basic, what I would consider parts that I've seen in lots of Lego sets. And it's crazy to me that with just basic Lego parts, that like in a 3-in-1, that you can come up with this detailed of a castle that actually looks like a freaking castle.
Yeah.
So, and the reason why I passed on this set initially when it first came out years ago was because I didn't like the idea of having to buy multiples of them to have a big castle. But in reality, with just one, as long as you just make the A model, you're fine. If you try to do the B model, you'll need 2 or 3 of them. If you try to do a full version of the tower, you'll definitely need 3 of them. But if you just do the A build of just the little castle square, it'll be fine. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It does look really nice. I love the texture on the side, like with those cylinder pieces and like the square pieces in between. It does make it stand out quite a bit.
And you got the arrow slits in the middle too. Like this is where you'd shoot your arrows through.
Yeah, like the archer's points.
Right. I mean, not that we're going to shoot anybody trying to get into our Lego city, but I guess if we've got it, we got to at least pretend, right? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly, man. Well, I'm somewhat building up all of the stock inside. It's somewhat getting there. It's getting a little bit more sort of jam-packed, full of treats and fish, and just trying to figure out different things to put inside. It does look a lot more packed. The thing I'm also dreading is I forgot to put, I don't know whether you can see, guys, there's like underneath this shelf, there's like a tiny little shelf, and I forgot to put stuff on there. I won't have to take apart the full wall to build inside of there and just fill it with random tiles to make it look busy. Yeah, and put stuff there. I do need to change some of this little cashier's point behind here. Hey, Fab.
Hey, Fab, how you doing?
This section here, I need to change some of that up. So, but yeah, it's coming along nicely actually. Just with a few random transparent pieces, it definitely helps. Having like random crystals and stuff in there.
What set did you make that mock out of again? I can't remember which set you said.
So this is from the new City Square set or the new like town center set. This is no. Wait a second. Have I just been telling lies all this time? No. This is from the apartment city set.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's like a $54 set or something. And there's like a little tiny shop underneath. And I thought I wanted it to be slightly different. I wanted it to be like a full modular. So this little bit at the front here is where the trolley's going to go, like the shopping carts. I'll probably need to buy a few more of those. And then I'm just kind of like building up the little pieces and trying to get it to look somewhat like a shop, I suppose. The fantastic duo is back. How are you guys doing? I'll let you answer that one first, Aaron.
Well, doing good on this end. I think Louis also hanging in there pretty good.
Yeah.
Live. This is, if you notice, this is not my normal area I usually go live from. This is the family Lego room, and it's in complete disarray. So I'm in the corner, trying not to show all the Lego City because it looks like a demilitarized zone in the Lego City. It looks like someone came in and destroyed it. But we're working on that together with the family, kind of when we get time on the weekends. And they'll eventually be the ones going live on this. So I'm just kind of showing them how it's doing and kind of what to expect. They saw the technical end before going live, all that good stuff. So it's just basically that, just this family day, and just try to help them out a little bit. But yeah, so yeah, we've been talking about a whole bunch of random stuff too, including like our thoughts on the new Lego sets and all that stuff. I was actually going to ask you, are you going to be getting for Black Friday the Marvel's Avengers Tower, or are you going to skip and get something else? Because I don't think we're ordering anything for Black Friday. We already did all of our orders this weekend.
Yeah, I'm definitely not ordering anything. There isn't even anything that I would like to order, to be fair.
Oh, cool.
If that makes sense.
She said say hi to Fab.
Yeah. My sister just came in and she gave me some food and said, "Say hi to Fab Blondie Bricks," because they watch her.
Oh, right.
Bricks from my sister. She's too shy to come on camera right now. I'm trying to get her to, because she likes to, doesn't want to do it. I know. Come on.
Just even say hi. Just
right.
Yeah. Just get used to sort of being live on camera. Like I said, it's not easy, is it? It's once you get used to it, it's easy. But
right.
Yeah, it does take a bit of getting used to every now and then. Right, is this gonna work? Or do I need to level it up a little bit? Oh, I need to level it up. It's really annoying when you're building just freehand and you're not really building from instructions. And what I'm trying to do is this back shelf here. I'm just trying to build it up so it looks like I've got a full fridge, and I'm one stud away or one plate away from building that up. It's really annoying. What's Fab said? Everything I order from Lego this month and next month is for Christmas presents for others. Not much for me.
Gotcha.
What have you ordered for yourself, Fab? Yeah, I bet you it's something to do with Harry Potter.
Did she get the Hogwarts? No, not Hogwarts. Gringotts Bank, maybe? Or no, I don't. I think she passed.
I'm not sure because I go through these weird stages where I'm always on YouTube and then I don't watch loads of YouTube and then I'm always on YouTube, and I just haven't really been keeping in touch with everybody's sort of channels and stuff. I'm mainly on Instagram, and that's sort of where I am for the foreseeable future.
It's so weird, me too. I've been like really into Instagram because it's quicker, and I've just been, low attention span, really busy at work, and now I'm getting back into the YouTube thing. But I've been just on Instagram this entire time, last 6 months or so.
It's so good. Like I remember, like years ago, you were telling me, "Oh, you need to get onto Instagram. You know, you're missing out. There's a lot of cool stuff on there." And I was very against it. I was very like, "Oh, no, I'm not too sure. You know, I don't know what I think about it." And then when I joined, I was like, "Wow!" Like the first thing that popped into my mind was like, "Aaron told me this like ages ago."
Right.
Yeah, there's like so much cool stuff, and different people sort of use as inspiration. I get a lot of mainly what I like doing is like doing these like little action shots or little sort of scenery shots and stuff like that. And I keep seeing loads of people on Instagram doing it, and I was like, "Whoa, yeah, that's." So it just inspires me to create some cool stuff and give me a bunch of ideas.
Right. Yeah. No. And like with me, it's a way to keep in touch with the community and see everybody's builds and get cool ideas, but also just to like relax and chill and have fun looking at Lego, because part of what I like about Lego is just looking at it. Having fun,
Yeah,
they're like playing with it, and after a while, I really like just rendering it, building it in the computer program, but actually having to own it and touch it. Not since I'm not a huge fan of the whole sorting process.
hmm
That's why I like looking at people's cool shots or videos or stop motions, just because it's fun.
yeah.
But then Fab says she already has all the Harry Potter. Green Goss on live stream. Oh, okay. See, I got to catch up on the live streams. I haven't been catching up.
What did? Yeah, I tried to get you to join too. Did we miss an invitation?
Did I miss or you? Because I will
Did I?
go on a live stream with you, no problem, and do Harry Potter, because my sister's huge into Harry Potter, by the way, and she has every single Lego Harry Potter playset that's released since they changed the roof colors. So when you put it all together, she has a shelf that's literally full of it, and every
Oh my God.
single shelf is like its own level of the Hogwarts castle with all the minifigures, and it's crazy. And
Wow.
I'm usually not one to get all impressed by stuff, but when you buy one of them, it's like, okay, yeah, those sets are cool. But if you buy all of them, it's like, okay, yeah, that's kind of impressive.
Yeah.
It's a larger scale than all the other castle stuff, so it's pretty cool.
I mean, I think I might be in trouble. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I do remember that. Sorry, Fab. Sorry. Please don't tell me off. I tried to get you to join Instagram. Yeah, because I was just never really like. So a little bit of context for people watching as well. The backstory: I was never really massive on social media. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist. So I'm probably like the least likely person to have social media. But I think now, as I've got older, it's I've relaxed a little bit. I've mellowed. I don't wear my
Right.
tinfoil hat as much.
It's not really the tinfoil hat. It's mostly just being comfortable with it, because I think it was not all you. I think it was because you were influenced by previous partner.
Yeah,
Maybe. Well,
yeah. I was influenced by other people, and I kind of didn't really want to go down that route. And or sometimes you don't want to upset people, do you? So you just don't want to rock the boat too much, so to speak. But it's fantastic. I love Instagram, and I must spam everybody I know with reels of just like random stuff.
yeah, you did.
Just like, but it's weird as well.
Pee Wee Herman reel the other day. I'm like, dude, you ruined Pee Wee Herman for me now.
I didn't even know the certain subject was in it, and then I rewatched it back, and I was like, "Oh, I just sent this to Aaron. Oh my god!" I'm glad you're not easily offended either. That's a good thing. You're just like, yeah, whatever. But I think some of the stuff you don't really get because it's kind of like a British versus American thing, isn't it? Like there's a lot of out of context stuff. I won't. Good. I get enough telling off lately anyway, so I'm not doing something right.
Yeah, we need to. Her live stream is tomorrow, so everybody's watching. There's only her and maybe my family watching right now. So if there is anybody outside of the family, outside of Louis, outside of Fab that's watching or watches this later, tomorrow you got to go watch Fab Blondie Brick. She goes live at the same time that I am going live, but on Sundays, it sounds like. So,
yeah, and anybody that's not been on, not seen Fab streams, they're really, really entertaining. Usually has like a lot of cool guests and a lot of cool builds. There's definitely some involvement of cats because they're always about hanging somewhere, chilling in the corner of the room or something. Or but
Yes.
yeah, I don't think I've actually. I don't think I've ever been on a Fab Blondie's live stream. I don't think I have.
You've never been invited to a live stream? Wow.
No, I haven't. Fab just doesn't like me.
Oh goodness.
She hates me. She probably has tried to invite me, and I was just like, oh well, stuff doesn't align, or I'm slightly busy or whatever, and she'll probably come back and say, I've tried to invite you loads of times, Louis. You just don't join.
Right?
No, I don't think she has actually. In all honesty, like, there's no sort of bad time. I have a new co-host. One Brick Stud joined me, and Nicole. Ooh.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I
Wow.
remember seeing him for a little bit. I checked in, but then I had to leave because I was working actually a little bit on that day.
Aaron's watching live streams while he's working.
I know. I'm not supposed to. I see the notification, so I joined just because I want to see it for a little bit before I have to go.
I've started having really weird habits on Sundays, so I think that's why I've missed quite a few of Fab's streams. Especially with work as well. I've been getting up pretty early for work at the moment, so it's kind of like I'm usually in bed or fast asleep, or I'm like binge watching loads of wrestling episodes that I've missed. So it's like, oh, there's not enough time in the day. I need more time. This is really weird being on big screen, but I kind of feel like the star of the show. I'm definitely the star of the show.
Yeah. But yeah, everybody should go check out Fab Blondie. She does a lot of what we did in the past and doing right now. Or just build Lego. So if you just want to see someone build Lego, pretty chill.
Fab says it was your dark period when I started doing them regularly. Ah, right, yeah, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, definitely makes sense. My dark period, my villainous era.
Like you're doing your Where Are They Now TV show. His dark period. Yeah.
I was going to say something, but it's yeah, we'll keep this stream a PG stream. He was down in the gutter, out of his luck.
Right.
Yeah, and that's when he became Dark Man. I don't know. That was stupid. But...
That was stupid. What are you smoking?
Nothing at the moment. I'm pretty high on life at the moment. There's a lot of cool stuff I'm looking forward to. So
yeah,
I can't wait.
Speaking of smoking, I've quit smoking for so long now.
Oh yeah, I forgot you. I thought you used
like legit now. Like I think I'm never going back, which is cool.
Too legit to quit,
right?
Yeah. No, that's a really.
Good. I won't die, which is great. The problem is I feel like I'm like lame. I'm a lame person now. Is basically what it boils down to.
No, you lame never. What's this? Oh, there you go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. There you go. You've got a new viewer, Fab. I feel like me, you, and Fab were like the original three amigos.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, those us, and that how much time's changed. It's crazy.
Right.
It's just life, isn't it? Life gets in the way.
It does. And if anybody joins and they're wondering where the other half used to be as far as like the live streams, let me know in the comments and I'll explain. But other than that, if no one's here that cares, then I won't explain.
Story. Do you want me to give you the shovel now, dude? Or...
No, it's fine. Everything's good. It's actually pretty good. I'm in a good place because it was actually kind of surreal because it was like a very adult, chill, loving situation. Whereas every other time I've broken up with someone, it was usually tragic or animosity or problematic, and like this
Oh
one
wow.
was so not like that. It was just like an adult thing. It was like, okay, cool. Well, I guess
Yeah,
that's what
that's
happens when you're an adult now. I guess that's crazy.
I wish that was the same for me, but it's. Whew.
Yeah, I don't want
Um,
to mention that. You can talk about it if you want to. I don't want to open that up for you because
no,
I've heard
that's a can of
stories.
worms I kind of want to keep the lid on. I mean,
Right. Yeah.
for close people, they'll know, and for people in the community and stuff. But damn,
Right.
trenches, yes. I'm kind of how do you even explain that? I think it's just best
I
left
don't.
unsaid, isn't it?
I just you to explain it with like a GIF of like I don't know,
Or just a
of like
bomb going off.
yeah, you just getting hit by a car or something. I don't know, something like that.
Do you know what? For a while, I felt like the most unluckiest person on the planet. I said, "What is going on?" I'm pretty sure that I have all sets since 2018. I may be missing a few. I'm not sure. Jesus, Fab! Holy
That's
cow!
awesome. Well, she collects Harry Potter, so it's not like oh I'm into Harry Potter and she has one or two sets. Like you watch her channel because she's got a good collection of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Not like it's just like me, which I say, oh, I like 3-in-1, and I have like 4 sets. And he's like, no, you don't. You don't like it. It's like,
you're doing it for the views, man. You sold out.
No, you got to do it because it's your hobby, and people watch it because they're like impressed by it. Why am I not figuring out how to build this?
You're a big fat phony. Sorry, I'm just
I'm
having like those flashbacks in my head.
Right?
Yeah. I'm the phony. What about you? Don't you hate how your adult fingers can't get into like little small tiny places, especially when you're building Lego? I feel like it's a Lego builder's problem.
Could be, but I'm also Asian, so and tiny hands.
Dude, I almost choked on my M&M. I went to swallow and you hit me with that one. I was like, "Whoa, dude!"
No, I'm joking. It's I don't know. I think I feel your pain. It's just I don't know. It's not all the time. Do I run into that problem? It's only certain sets. A lot of the sets with the way the Lego has you build the build order, it's not so bad. Like I think even with bigger, fatter hands, you should be okay most of the time. But there are some times where they tell you to build a certain step, and it's really bad. Like
yeah.
I'm not sure the nice way to put it. Fat hands is probably not the nice way to put it. But that's the only thing I could think of.
I've got fat hands. They're just. Oh whoa! I've never really looked at that. That's very weird. The difference in tattooed and non-tattooed.
Oh no! I thought you were talking about one hand and the other. Like your left hand is like twice.
Yes, it should be here somewhere.
Right.
Lewi2x4 long hand. I don't know where I was going with that, but I said it anyway. Yeah, it is very weird. Like I think eventually as well, this whole arm will be really covered. But damn, I look good, guys. I look good.
Yeah, you're looking good today. You joining the gym, working out, doing anything?
It's just a smaller t-shirt.
I'm wearing my push-up t-shirt today. Shows off the man boobs pretty good.
I'm glad you noticed. I'm glad you.
From straight on. Fab also collects Funko Pops. So someone who just joined, there's 4 people now. So whoever just joined, she also collects Funko Pops. And she has the whole display in her media center. It's pretty cool. She did the video a while ago. Can't pick a favorite. That's pretty normal. I can't pick a favorite either. What
was that? Sorry, I think I might have missed that.
Her favorite set, or they were asking for favorite Lego.
Right, yeah.
It's hard. Like you can't just choose one set. It's like trying to choose one type of food. I mean, you have a favorite food, but if you had to eat it all the time, you wouldn't like it anymore.
Yeah, very true. Very true. It's like that whole scenario about like, oh, if you're on a desert island, like, and you could only eat one meal, like, what would it be?
Right.
And
And that's such a hard one to
very
choose.
hard. I mean, I think an easy option for me would be like a British Sunday roast, because you get like a good bit of everything. There's like the meat, veg, potatoes, usually like some sort of sauce. So if it's turkey, it's cranberry sauce. If it's pork, it's apple. If it's lamb, it's mint. It's like there's a lot of cool variants to it.
Right.
Oh, there's the box that I need. But yeah, it's like the death row meal question, isn't it? It's like, what would you have as your last meal?
Right.
You know, before you go to the other side or whatever's there. I'm hoping it's just like a really cool disco. And just everybody's dancing and everybody's dancing together. Jesus is like, hey, man.
Oh my gosh.
What's up, dude? You know, there's just a bunch of people there. You got like half the Beatles, like, hey, Ron. Oh, no, it's not Ron, is it? No, Ron's from Harry Potter. What am I on about? Did I just confuse something like that's a British icon being British?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna the place far down below for doing that. All the British people are like, oh, you idiot.
Right? You're disowned.
Yeah, pretty much. I need to take down my Funkos from Entertainment Centre so we have more room for Lego. But I don't have anywhere to put the Funkos. Yeah, that's the... I've got a few. I've got like one behind me. And then I've got some Power Ranger ones up above there somewhere. Whereabouts? Hold on. See if we can change this. Yeah, so I've got a bunch of... Oh, there's my ring light. We've got a bunch of like Funko Pops, Power Rangers, wrestling ones. Ones from certain sets. What sets are they from? The Goonies, Stranger Things, Billy Madison, some Michael Jordan Pops, and then some more Power Ranger ones over the top there. They're really cool, actually.
It is.
I do prefer the Brickhead versions, but I think after a while I get itchy and I just want to take them apart. No, let me get rid of them. Or I see a part that I need, and instead of looking through the box, I'll just like take apart like a perfectly good set. I was like, whoops. Let's get rid of that.
Oh no, I missed something on the set a long time ago.
Uh-oh.
I didn't place it all over again because I didn't put the fire in the area.
Wah, wah, wah.
Right?
Yeah. Sorry, dude. Need some of these. Dude, I've still got like... I don't know whether I can show them on stream.
Mm-hmm.
I've still got these built up, yeah.
Why do you still... I was putting you full screen for that. Really? Come on, man. Why do you still have it built? I mean, what are you using it for?
Inspiration.
Inspiration?
Yeah.
For what?
I mean, if I can get it to bend that way, I don't know. Would it work? I'm just
using it as a template. Oh my god.
A measuring stick? I don't know. You know,
you're like putting it in trying to measure. Oh my god.
This says I need to have it at a right angle. It's not working. I can't. I can't stress it enough.
Anybody who's watching this who has legitimate questions, don't take medical advice from Louis.
Dude, I've got so many issues wrong with me. Like, I've got a list. It's huge.
Ooh, Fab Blondie, she displays hers out of the box. So that does take the value away because you've opened it, but it does look better on display. So
yeah,
totally get you there. It looks better. That's why I like Brickheads, and I do the same thing. Like Stacy used to keep them in the box and display them on the shelf. And I was like, why would you do that? You were supposed to build them. But she's like, oh, you know, let's keep the value, and I want to keep the resale.
No, I've never really liked having them.
I think my stream might be having problems, so sorry.
Ever so slightly. It's not massive. You still there, dude?
Yeah, it's a little bit, I think. I'm going to mute myself real quick.
No worries. So now I'm having to take apart this whole thing, well, I'm not having to take apart the whole thing. I'm kind of like taking apart this back shelf because it looks weird with some of the stuff on there. So I thought if I do that first, I can kind of build up some of the products on the back shelf and it actually look like products. So I'm just going to rebuild all these shelves properly with products in them.
Are you using stickers or printed pieces for the products, or just color random blocks?
So there's like a bit of everything in there. There's like actual pieces, parts. It's mainly the sticker elements are on the front and maybe inside just a tiny bit with the screen and stuff. But Aaron, I'm going to ask you for some advice. How do you pronounce? Yeah.
That's Chidori.
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 Yeah. It's kind of got an Italian ring to it, unless that's just
It's
me
Japanese.
putting the accent. Yeah.
almost Italian. Next door neighbor, Japan.
No, but the way I thought it was pronounced, kind of felt like somebody from Assassin's Creed very early on. So
It's all good.
Chidori. It's a nice
Kinda.
name. Kind of. Dude, please cut me some slack, man. Honestly.
No, I know.
You're always bullying me. Always.
Right.
Yeah. You're just giving me a hard time. What's that all about? No, I'm kidding. For those of you who are watching, Aaron never gives me a hard time.
What is this? Jeez.
Apart from when you were right about a certain thing.
Slow. I feel slow. Like you're trying to do this thing, and I'm like, I don't understand why I'm not working or why it doesn't work. And it's literally trying to build this parrot that takes like 10 pieces.
Really?
Yes, it's like one of the side builds. Oh, there it is.
You're struggling with it. There we go. Bravo.
Backwards.
Did either of you get Hogwarts Legacy? No.
Oh yes, I did.
You did?
I got Hogwarts Legacy and I beat the game and it was a lot of fun. But it's got so little replay value, I can't really play it anymore.
Yeah, it's like what's the point?
Right.
I've seen people play it, and it was apparently supposed to be like one of the top games, wasn't it? But I don't know. It kind of had very little interest for me.
Well, you're not really massively into Harry Potter that much.
No.
That's, I think, the reason. Is if you were really into it, you would have bought it.
Yeah, I suppose I would. I'm going to take out these shells because they're doing my head in. I do love the Instagram reel that I keep seeing about Ron and Hermione like making their move. And have you seen the reel? Fab might have seen it. So basically, it's like there's a scene in Chamber of Secrets where they're on the chessboard, and basically somebody's taken the audio from it and making like a EDM house sort of music out of it, and it's like, once I make my move.
Oh yes, I've seen that one.
I've seen it. Yeah, it's like it's a British pair of dancers that have done it. Oh, it's so funny. Once I make my move, you're free to take the king. And it's like some very out there dancing. Fab says, I bought a PS5 just so I could get the exclusive that was with the PS5, but I still haven't finished the game. I don't get to play that often. Yeah, true. You're busy doing live streams, and I know you're working all the time as well. So
yeah, you're busy doing live streams and your YouTube videos and the Instagrams. Yeah, it gets in work. So yeah, it's tough. But yeah, I just went through a period of time where I didn't do any of that, so I just played video games.
Yeah, why not? Why not, dude? Now I've got that. Once I make my move, it's stuck in my head now. I wish I hadn't said anything.
Yeah, I get that all the time. It's something stuck in my head. It's usually a jingle from a commercial.
Yeah,
it goes in my head and never takes a week to get out of there.
They make them for a reason. They're like the marketing geniuses. We'll take some of these. Don't forget my books. Oh yeah, the books as well. I don't think I've seen it. That's from the Philosopher's Stone. Oh, fab! Once I find it, I'll send it to you on Instagram. It's really funny. It's like some very Aaron. Which one have you seen? Have you seen the one where it's like very outlandish dancing as well as like contemporary
Yes.
dance?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's it's very sort of like it is contemporary dance, isn't it? It's very sort of like emotional and it's quite funny actually. Don't forget my books. I haven't really made any videos. I noticed I did have a little look on your
There's a
channel
couple of
recently.
shorts and stuff, but I think maybe
Yeah.
you're right. Maybe not full videos.
It's
Little
cool
things.
though. Everybody gets busy.
Plus, if we're going to be doing the Lego hobby, you need to make sure your income's good so you can afford the Lego hobby. So you got to work.
Yeah.
So I totally get it. We need to support our poor financial decisions by making more money.
Yeah. I mean, God knows how people buy brand new sets every week or every month when a new wave comes out. It's crazy.
Right.
Yeah. See, to me, like, I mean, when I came off YouTube, a lot of my sets I donated. I didn't really get rid of. I didn't really sell any. I just sort of gave it to friends and family and took a bit to like a charity shop and stuff like that. A bit especially that I didn't use or sets that I just had built up and like cars and some smaller sets and things like that. But I don't want to. What's the word? I don't want to exceed the need. You know,
Right. Mhm.
have too much of it to the point where it just becomes greed or.
Well, I don't think that's not necessarily the thing that I would be most worried about. It's like, oh, you're greedy and hoarding all the Lego because there's enough Lego for everybody. That's not the problem to me.
Yeah.
At least what I feel like it's more of a, are you buying it just to buy it because it makes you happy, or are you buying it because you feel like you have to keep up with other people, which is obviously not going to be the case, or are you buying it because you um, you you can't figure out an alternative way to do it, like if you should be reusing your bricks because you're for whatever mod you're doing or whatever your end game goal is. So it's like, to
Yeah.
me, I had to ask myself the personal question of, am I buying it for me because it makes me happy, or am I buying it to keep up, or am I buying it because I need to actually use the raw bricks for something? And in
Mhm.
my case, I turned out the answer to my question was I was buying it because I felt like I had to do it for YouTube, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, probably don't.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I kind of agree somewhat with that. It's hard to do something like YouTube is such a tough ball game to get into. Right? It's cool to have a hobby, but then you always wonder, oh, well, I wonder if I could make this a living, or I wonder if I could do this for the rest of my life. And for some people that work really hard and that things come their way naturally, yeah, it's really easy for them. But it's not always as what it seems, I suppose. What's Fav said? Oh, I might be employed in January because my contract is up and I can't be
Right, yeah.
extended anymore. So I'm panicking
Here
trying to
she
find
is.
another job.
She's been talking about this for a while now. I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll find
Oh.
something to.
Yeah, I'm sure you will, Fab. You've got a lot of transferable skills. That's usually good in this this climate, in terms of like the economy and stuff. I'm sure.
Money. I'm just picking up a part that fell because I clumsy and dropped it on the ground.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for, Fab? Are you looking for like admin again, or what's the what are you looking for? If that's okay to ask, you don't have to answer that. You don't need to. You don't want
There's
to.
nobody on this live other than just us as friends hanging out. So I'd probably say and no one's going to watch us back. So that's great. But I should just start selling feet pictures online. That's what I need.
Hey, there's money to be made, dude. There's money to be made.
Here. This is a good one from Chidori. Get a job at the Lego store for the Lego store. Yes, that would be a good retirement plan. If I ever want to retire, I'll get a part-time job working at a Lego store somewhere.
Such a good idea.
Right?
Yeah.
Half off all your Lego. because you know they get 50% off, right?
Yeah, and they get like loads of exclusive like employee sets and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
There was, from what I heard, something on the grapevine about them not giving them any more sets because people were selling them to try and gain like a lot of money, like resale value. And I think Lego had clicked on, were like, actually, no,
Right.
these sets shouldn't be on here. Fab says, I've been looking for 6 months and I've had 3 interviews and bombed them. I've been applying to jobs every week. I know the struggle, Fab. It's one of those. It's not easy. Just keep at it. I'm sure you'll find something. I mean, it's taken me a year to get to where I am now and to get back to a comfortable position in terms of employment and things like that. So, seriously, it will add to your income with all those discount sets and employee sets. But then you can't have YouTube or social media if you're worth. Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I
didn't know that.
They prevented you from doing that. That's kind of
Wow.
doesn't seem right. Because if you're not leaking anything, then what's the point?
Yeah, is very strange. Maybe it's like a compromised sort of thing. Maybe that's their reasoning for it. I'm super stressed about it.
One of us gets a job at the Lego store, and the other one has the YouTube channel.
Yeah, fund it that way.
Fund it that way, yeah.
Aaron, you're so smart. God.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, that wasn't supposed to be egotistical.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to say that too. I said it exactly. It is to see how fast. Pick it up.
You know me too well. I think we've known each other long enough to know what's coming next.
Right.
Do you remember some of the later live streams that we used to do on my channel that was so out of like?
Oh yeah.
I used to say some very controversial stuff on there. None that I'll repeat on here, but I think at the point I was just like, I'm done caring about what people think now. If people come on the stream and enjoy and see what's going on, then fair enough.
I had a lot of fun on those. Those are really cool.
Yeah, they were good fun, weren't they? I mean, I'm happy being a guest on people's live streams if they're looking for somebody to chat to. And I mean, I never shut up, so you'll not get a word in edgeways.
No, you're fine. I don't know where you're getting that from.
You never know. You never know. Oh my God, Louis, don't drink a pop. What's going on here? Oh my God, don't, Louis, drink a pop on live stream. Oh yes. Oh my God, I was so hyper, wasn't I? Jesus,
you were.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was like I didn't know soda did this to you. Like,
oh, it was the strawberry Fanta. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, fab. Thank you very much for reminding me of that crazy moment in my life. We will swiftly move past that now. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh.
No, hey, what you see is what you get with me. If I'm a little bit wacky. Last time you were so hype. Yeah, I remember that. What was the daisy? Slightly embarrassing. Oh.
No, it's fun. I like that. I thought those were fun live streams. And those are the types of stuff that's like, we're streaming on YouTube, but part of me, since Twitch allows us to, part of me wants to, every time I do a live stream with you or Fab or somebody, is to multi-stream it to both YouTube and a Twitch just chatting channel. Just so people can just listen to the chat because it's hilarious.
Yeah. GB Orange Fanta is so good. I just finished a can. Oh, see, I have this thing with Fanta. So you guys in America or in the States, you have orange. Is it Crush? Yes. Like orange soda. Oh, I would do anything for. Oh my God, for that. It's so nice. So much better than the US orange Fanta. See, your guys' orange Fanta is actually orange, whereas it's like Keenan and Kel orange soda you guys have in the United States, whereas we just have a Clementine Fanta or whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's not. It's like a cheap cop out. Say hi, Aaron.
Wait, what?
What's going on?
Hello?
Hey.
Who's here? There's no one here. There's 3 people here. It's you, Fab, me, and Louis. No one here.
Unless there's like other. I mean, are we missing stuff? I don't
know.
No, I can't see any of the chat. It's literally just.
Oh yeah, you see the private chat. I see you.
Oh yeah,
message.
the private chat. Yeah. But yeah, it's just me, Mother, Brickfun, and Fab. Life with Little Dots from Insta.
I didn't know that. Hey, Life with Little Dots, how you doing?
Hey. See that could be a cool little addition to this if it told you every time that somebody joined the chat or joined the
right.
Cool. You could say, "Oh, hey, so and so that's just joined. Really nice to meet you. Thank you very much."
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go, Mrs. Larry. Hey, hey.
Hey there.
How are you doing? It's weird that these things don't actually pop up.
Right.
Yours is so much better because it's made with more real ingredients. How so artificial. I'll agree with you on that one. It's definitely artificial. There's so much stuff that I'm very weary of American stuff. Well, I love Mountain Dew. I love Cheetos, Twinkies. Oh god, just all the bad stuff. We've recently started getting Taco Bells in the United Kingdom.
Oh really?
Dude, Taco Bell is so good. so good. And I can't remember what we tried. Me and Chris tried something. It's like Louisiana kind of. Oh, what is it? It's like chicken, like southern fried chicken kind of. Popeyes? Is it Popeyes?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Popeyes is nice, yeah. I almost died having the habanero dipping sauce. I was like, whoa, holy. I'm great. Your mum invited me to the live. Well, it's nice of you to join us, Mrs. Larry. Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming. Yeah, she has really cool dots things. She's on Instagram and she does a lot of the dot builds and like breaks it stuffs, mosaics type stuff. Very cool.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. Yours is more refreshing to me. Luckily, there's a place here that I can go get GB Orange Fanta. Is it expensive, Fab? Like, is there a because like US food is really expensive over here. It's like double the price. So I wonder if it's the same, like for the import tax and stuff. Yes, Popeyes is a fave here, but not my favorite. Right, I see. What's your favorite? What's Mother Brickfun's favorite?
I like that better, Mother BrickFun. That's the funny name.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I like the name. Oh, Mummy Brickfun. Or I could do it in a posh English accent if you like. Mother Brickfun. Sorry, it's not really posh. I'm not from a posh part of England. Yes, $1.79 for a can, but it's worth it. Oh my god. Jesus. That is expensive. It's I'm trying to think. I love Arizona, like iced tea. And like the different flavored juices and stuff. And it's like $2.99 a can.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we're in love with your British accent. Oh, Mother Brickfun. Making me blush. Come on. Like, look at me. I'm red here. What's going on? No, it's everybody has different accents. I'm sure Fab will tell you. Visiting London, there's like a very harsh accent change, and like in Liverpool and Manchester and stuff, there's a lot of weird and wonderful accents. Should we put some of these on here? But yeah, it's I suppose it's like you guys in the States as well. You probably have a lot of weird and wonderful. Oh, Fab's from America too. But I mean, she visited London. Was it this year? Yeah, it was this year.
It was this year, yes.
Yeah. And I know there's a lot of different lot of different communities in London. So Let's add some random bits of color to this bottom shelf. How do you think that looks, Aaron? Does that look a little bit more sort of story?
It does. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
more organized like a storefront.
That's like the back shelf behind the kiosk.
Gotcha.
Do they have accents in Ohio? I believe so. Is it much different from everywhere else? Like you
Not
guys
really.
have kind of got Cali in the Valley type stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, it's not.
It's
really
not
no
massively
accent.
different, but
Right. I mean, I think maybe we have a little bit of that kind of Orange County surfer vibe accent every now and then. Some of the
yeah.
words maybe that wouldn't be used from someone from Ohio, but other than that, it's not a whole lot different sounding.
Mm.
It's hard to tell too because I'm horrible at language in general, and I can barely speak functional English. Anyway,
That's true. That's true.
yeah.
Louis, Union Terminal was the inspiration for the Justice League headquarters. Oh my god! Wow, I had no idea. Really, Union Terminal? Wait, is that the one in Ohio? Union. Sorry, I'm just doing like a terminal. Yeah, the one in Ohio. Yeah, it does look very. I think I did notice that when I was doing some graphics and stuff of for you a while back. I was like, wow, that does look like the Justice League building. I think I'm getting close to where I want to be. I'm just gonna have to tile soon, which is gonna be the worst part. Yeah, you did that thumbnail for me. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. Have I missed anything? Sorry, guys, I'm eating.
How rude!
How rude of me.
There you go.
What have I missed? I think I'm ready to tile. I'm trying to figure out. There was a lot of different accents in London.
I have chicken nuggets now.
Oh,
Yes.
right. We want big screen, please, big screen.
Big screen. Oh, okay.
Let's show the street.
Okay.
McDonald's,
chicken nuggets.
right? Okay. They look so much better than the UK's.
Why is it? You think everything in the US is better? It's not.
Yeah,
Not
it
everything.
is. They look like
sweet and sour sauce, the best sauce.
Oh yes. Oh, do you guys have like the curry sauce there?
No, that's
Oh,
UK.
yeah, curry
And I
sauce.
would like to try your sauces.
Curry sauce is really, really nice.
Oh yeah, the little doc. If you're still here, do you have a YouTube channel? I didn't check to see if you had one, so I can go subscribe.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to. I'll have to do some searching. Oh God, this is. I'd watch this all day. Go on, dip one in there. Go on. You know you want.
Look, even Fab says, McDonald's in the UK is better. See?
Oh,
wow.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay. So yeah, like Little Lots does not have a YouTube channel yet, but whenever you do, obviously you need to put it on your Instagram so we all know where to go.
Right, back to Aaron dipping this chicken nugget.
Oh
look at how good this is like food. Oh, look at that! Come on, look at that. It's
not even that good quality.
I don't think this should be allowed on this channel. This is
why?
This is crazy. This is bound chicka wow wow wow. I'm just kidding.
He's eating a snack.
I just think I like food made with more real ingredients. Yeah, you guys love MSG over there.
Yeah, you know, the food over here is not. I mean, it's good. We have good variety. It's just fast food is usually not good for you. I guess even there, right? Fast food's not really
everywhere.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because when we have American style food over here, it's so much more like richer. It's so much like when I had Popeyes, I was like, wow, this is the portion size was like, whoa, the burger's like this, like huge.
Yeah.
Whereas if you get like a regular McDonald's, I suppose it's the same in the States. Like McDonald's is kind of like small sort of burgers, isn't it? Like easy in and out, cook and stuff like that. So
Right. Yeah. It's like pre-made.
I think a few people are. Come on, you've got to do another dip. Come on.
Another.
Yeah, go for it.
Creeping everybody out this live stream.
Oh god, sorry guys, I get carried away sometimes. Poor
like
old
right
Froggy. Yeah, what's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Fab says, I will say that we went to Hard Rock Cafe at the Piccadilly location and it tastes exactly the same as here. Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's cool.
I imagine that's how it is for most stuff. I imagine the Popeyes probably taste the same.
Mm.
I know one thing that's slightly different. Coca-Cola.
Oh,
Very
really?
different. Yeah, because I think you guys... So we've had like a massive sugar tax over here in the UK, so a lot of companies, to avoid the sugar tax, have started using sweeteners, so like artificial sweeteners in drinks and candies and stuff like that. So your Coca-Cola probably tastes a little bit different, especially with like corn syrup and stuff like that you guys use over there, and different starches and sweeteners and things.
Right.
So it's
So what you're trying to tell me is that Coca-Cola in the UK is inferior because of the sugar tax.
No, the Coke over here, like Coca-Cola, is horrible. I'm not a fan of Coca-Cola at all.
Okay.
And even when the Brits try to do something American, like root beer, it tastes awful.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I love root beer. Root beer is so nice. So good. Dude, finish that set already. Come on.
I'm bag 6 already, so there's only 2 more bags. So I'm actually doing pretty good. But it's already been 2 hours. How long are we going to go live?
I'm down to go as live as you want to. I don't mind. When you finish the set, is that justifiable?
Well, that means I got to rush then.
You don't got to rush. Just chill out. Enjoy your Saturday afternoon. Is it afternoon where you are now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just enjoy it, dude.
Sorry, yeah, it's 1:15, 1:18 where we're at.
1:18. Oh, it's 9:20 p.m. here in the UK.
Okay.
So it's not too bad.
That's actually a good question for Life with Little Dots. They're planning to get rid of the Dots Lego line. So what are your plans for that? Because she has an Instagram account dedicated to Dots.
I mean, technically, you could still do it.
Yeah, just no new sets, though, you know.
Would that mean possibly buying stuff from Bricklink? Just parts, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Really good question. Fab says, I order the same thing at Hard Rock everywhere I go, and it tastes the same. I was expecting it to taste different in London. I mean, what did you want in it? Do you know, fish and chips, or like it's made out of scones, or scones, depending on whereabouts in the UK you're from. I'm buying all the Harry Potter dots I can. Fab, I think I put it on Instagram. The perfect place to buy Harry Potter dots is TJ Maxx or TK Maxx. I saw a bunch of them. They had like 6 or 7 sets at one point, just stocked up.
Yeah.
I think am I right in thinking they sort of buy out old stock or dead stock or something and then just sell it in their store?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's a pretty good marketing strategy, to be fair.
Yep.
Right. I'm done with shells.
I definitely keep making bracelets.
But I'm starting to do more builds and habitats. Ooh.
Yeah. Habitats are really cool. I'm not really good at them for some reason.
Remind me of the habitats. So they're like the little minifigure.
They're little minifigure 8x8 plates that have a certain design on the backing so that they can lock in with each other.
Oh.
Usually it's popular for people to do that for custom minifigure series releases, and they create habitats for other things like advent calendars, so that every build is highlighted in the middle of a small area that you decorate for that minifigure.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I didn't know that's what they were called. I just thought they were just like little cool display projects. Right, I can get rid of this stuff. I need to find somewhere to put these pizzas. Put the on top.
Yeah, you got to grab them whenever you see them because they're going to sell out.
Yeah. It's tough. I hate when they get rid of a line.
Right.
And Dots is
I'm
done
still
so
bitter.
well.
I'm still bitter about Hidden Side. I mention it every time anybody talks about it, and I'm going to keep mentioning it until they come back out with it.
Yeah. I know it's tough for you, Aaron. Don't worry. There's various support groups and stuff you can go to. No, Hidden Side was a good series. I missed out on it. It really does suck.
I need to finish these chicken nuggets so I can get building.
Dude, enjoy, dude.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
I'm trying to figure out a way to cheaply put pizza boxes in the side of here. I'm trying to display them. It's really annoying. I just have to have them on one side. Fab, a local... Oh, hold on. I've missed. My TJ Maxx hasn't had Lego sets in a long time. They did have storage heads for Halloween. Oh, that's a shame, Fab, because they do some really cool sets in there. What have I missed? Habitats 8x8, okay, to each other. But it's super cool. They're a lot easier than they look. Fab, a local bricks and minifig store ran a Halloween special with those storage heads.
That's a great way to go.
Wow.
You know what? They have a deal.
deal.
So if you're gonna buy the storage head already for $25, which is what Lego charges for it online.
Yeah.
If you go to their store, you pay $34 or something like that, and you get to fill it with bulk Lego. And then when you want to go back, they only charge you like $8 to refill the head with more bulk Lego.
Wow, that's
it's
such
like
a
a great deal. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't even want the storage head, but I have the skeleton one just because it was such a good deal.
Wow. Next time I make it a lunch and build, we'll Uber eat you some food, hot dogs when you get.
Like Lego keeps putting hot dogs in this set, and then we switch to your camera, and you're holding a hot dog and you're eating it. Yep, they keep putting hot dogs. I switch back to my camera, I got 2 hot dogs. Yeah, I don't know where the hot dogs are coming from. And then we invite Fab on, and she comes on the live, and she's got a hot dog. She's like, "Hey, how you guys doing?"
You're just trying to make a real life lamp out of a real life hot dog,
right? It's subliminal marketing. They're giving us they're trying to partner with the hot dog industry. More hot dog. Yeah, I don't know if they Dots was, I guess it was geared towards kids, I guess, but a lot of adults did it too. So.
Yeah, like lots of people have the bracelets. I'm sure. Doesn't your mum and sister have bracelets?
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen the Instagram posts. They look awesome. Like, I think they're really cool. Even some of the dot packs, like with the little prints and stuff on them, I've randomly bought and found, and thought, oh, they'd be really cool for like a little shop or adding little details to things. They're really cool sets. It is a shame that they're going out. They're half price at TJ Maxx apparently. Whatever that is, I'm looking. What is that?
Yeah.
Dots or hot dogs? They're just selling hot dogs aside.
I think the storage. I think it's storage heads, maybe.
Oh, right. Dots was geared towards girls. Wow, I had no idea. I don't think Lego need to do marketing towards girls and females and stuff because Lego's just non-gender, isn't it? It's just anybody can build it. As long as you got something to build.
I think the cool thing too is that more females are getting into Lego than I think historically was a thing. So it's very cool. I think you're right. They don't need to necessarily change the marketing strategy because it's naturally just happening, you know. Although sometimes I can see it's some set to be more towards like Ninjago. That's kind of more heavily towards like teenage boys, right?
Yeah, Ninjago's very, very teenage boys.
Right.
It might be a good idea to get the unicorn dots, the Harry Potter dots, and the Mickey Mouse dots. Now that we're flippers per se. Yeah, could be. Yeah, I could see a lot of people being after those. I mean, the market might be narrow for them, but it's still relatively a niche market, I suppose. A lot of people would still be interested. It's kind of hard to build it, like buying like offer investments and for resale value and stuff. It's not
Right,
easy.
because it's hard to protect the market. And even then, you still have to liquidate. Even though your Lego's worth that amount, who
Mhm.
wants to pay for it, you know?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
have to find a buyer. Because like right now, I have a good one that's in my BrickLink store that I started, which is the original Mickey Mouse brickhead, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
worth $200 to $250. But will I ever find a buyer for it? Probably not.
Yeah, that might be a tough one.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's like that though. It's just Lego is generally. I mean, you could have like a minifigure that could resell for $50, and it's like probably one of the worst minifigures I've ever seen.
Right.
But that's probably just because it's a Star Wars minifigure, and I'm not a massive lover of Star Wars.
Right.
But it's I mean, Chris bought this Darth Vader minifigure for it was like 30-40 pounds here in the UK. It's like $30-40. And I said, what's the point of buying that? You can just get it out of a Star Wars magazine. He was like, really? And I said, yeah, you've just spent like 10 times worth the amount on this minifigure that technically you don't need. You could just buy it, get the magazine, read the magazine or bin the magazine or whatever, and then, yeah, you've saved yourself quite a bit of money there.
Right.
There are a lot of stores that have them available on clearance. That's how I've been stocking up, yeah. That's probably the best way to do it, I think. They're doing better at marketing towards both, but Friends is definitely more for girls, but they're doing better marketing towards boys and adding more boys to the sets. Yeah, I think that definitely I agree with that. I like Friends sets mostly because of the unique pieces and they have that you can get in Classic. Very good. Can I click on these bits of chat, Aaron? No.
Sure. I think so.
Oh, I don't think I can. It's not letting me show them. No. Same for Ninjago. I love all the Asian themed pieces, especially the printed pieces. Yeah, I do love those. Monkey Kid's brilliant for that sort of stuff. It's class.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, my daughter is a Friends fanatic. The mini dolls are so cool, but they lack variations. That minifigure. I think they should get. Personally, this is just my opinion. I think they should get rid of the mini dolls and just have regular figures in there. And just jazz them up a little bit and maybe have some exclusive stuff in there, make them a little bit more collectible. That's definitely the way forward, I think. But I know a lot of people like the mini dolls.
Right.
The Friends sets are better than they used to be, especially since the relaunch. Oh, yeah. So they've got a lot more. They've got like school buildings and stuff in there now, and some of the new is it the new wave that's coming? Is it this year or is it next year, Aaron?
Next year.
Next year. Yeah. They've got some really cool apartment buildings that look. I might have to pick some up, depending on obviously affordability and space in the room. I think Lego created the mini dolls because they can relate to them more than those blocky minifigures. True, yeah, very true. But I'm probably going to get slightly political here, but are we right in doing that to young moldable minds?
What do you
having like so the. I see. I don't know how right I am in saying this, but the minifigures are blocky, aren't they? Whereas the mini dolls have like a bit more of a curve to them and stuff, and it's like a bit more of a realistic female form and a male form. I suppose they're probably right. Actually, I'm probably wrong in my statement.
No,
well, because I was thinking that maybe I'm looking through my minifigures now. I'm looking at the city, and I'm like, oh yeah, women are only identified by like hair and things, and the female form is curvy and stuff like that, and childbearing hips and all that sort of thing historically. So are they right in sort of putting that there? I don't really know. Are we getting into sort of weird territory?
No,
with
I
all
don't
this
think
sort
we're
of stuff?
right. I think it's hard because you don't want to force preconceived notions on anybody's body type. So
Yeah.
it's hard. They're like, it's a fine line of what they can do and what they can't do. Now,
Mhm.
obviously, they haven't had any flack about it up until
True.
this point, to that point, but maybe they will in the future. You never know.
Yeah. I just think like it would be nice to have different shapes and sizes and stuff and variation and forms to be more true to Lego, I suppose. But there's only so much you can fit on a print, isn't there? So
Right.
before
Well, and
it's
the
done.
whole idea of the Lego too is that if the prints are all the same, it adds the ability not only for uniformity, but it makes it less about um, genetic makeup or race because it's just
Yeah,
Lego.
very
And
true.
it's the same for everybody, which is good. But yeah, the mini dolls. Yeah, that could be a problem. I could see.
Hmm. Well, that's why they have the. Oh, thank you. That's why they have. I was going to say the yellow skin. The yellow skin was designed so that it was inclusive and there wasn't any issues with race or, certain people not buying certain sets. It representing things like that or racism remarks and all that sort of stuff. So, there's a good thing, Fabs. Would you just highlight that for me, Aaron? Thank you. The reason they did mini dolls is because girls typically like dolls, so they designed them to look more doll-like and called them mini dolls to introduce girls to Lego. See, right. Well, that I suppose that kind of makes sense. I suppose you've got to take some risks, haven't you, to try and introduce maybe a new community to Lego. I get where you're going with that. Anna and I want to do some stop motion with a regular girl minifig going into the friend set. She'll look totally different than all those beautiful, perfect mini dolls. Will they like her now? That's a really good. I think that's a really good animation idea. To be fair, I had to think about that. Or will it turn into Mean Girls all over again? Hey, who knows? Who knows? It might be like the Barbie movie. Did anybody see that? That was Ellie dragged me. Well, she didn't drag me to it. I acted like she dragged me to it, and I was like, "Oh, actually, I kind of want to see how they've interpreted Mattel and everything else." It was a good watch actually, but there was some kids like running about. It was like middle of the day time, and there was too much going on for me, and my sensory issues were going crazy. I was like, "Oh my god, just yeah, this is the last time I'm coming," especially during the day anyway. Lego was traditionally thought of as a boys' toy, so the thought was introducing dolls would get more girls interested. Very true, very true. Our minifig girl will be like introverted and just not so sunny and perfect. Hey, we're all different. It's a very good idea. I'd be very interested to see that. I like that. I like difference. I can see where Aaron gets his uniqueness from, where he gets his inspiration and his talent. Definitely gets it from Mummy BrickFun. I'm slowly trying to. I'm learning lots about Lego. To be fair, today.
Really?
Yeah, Fab with her mad facts on Lego.
Oh, the facts, yeah, Lego facts.
I'll let you read the comment from your mum, Aaron.
You mean weird? Yeah.
Hey, we're all a little bit weird in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
Yeah. I'm very weird. I like strange things.
Oh, so what did you buy? So I'm going to ask. So Life with Little Dots. If you're still here, what did you what did you buy for the Lego VR Insiders weekend? Anything good, or anything you were saving up for the points, or nothing at all?
Possibly nothing. Like the rest of us. One of us. Weird is fun. Yeah, weird is fun. Who cares what the rest of the world thinks? I'm trying to make good use of these parts. I'm almost finished tiling this whole thing.
My phone is blowing up right now. I have no idea what's going on. Work.
On a Saturday?
Could be.
Do they still pester you on Saturday? Everyone is weird. If all of us were the same, life would be boring. Very true, Fab. Tudori says, it's I knew I liked you, little dots. Is anyone going to BrickWorld Chicago? Aaron?
No, I am not. I do not go to any Lego trade shows yet. I really should, but I have not made the journey or the pilgrimage, so to speak. But yes, I would. I definitely want to watch. If you go live when you're there on your mobile device, I'll definitely live vicariously through you for this one. But then I'll try to get out there and get on the plane and go to a different one. Oh, the Vespa and the Groot. Oh yeah, Groot riding the Vespa would be a really cool build, especially if you pimped your Vespa out and put like rocket cannon or rocket engine on it. That'd be really, really cool.
Yeah, I like that idea. Or it could be like an episode of Pimp My Ride.
Right.
Yeah, but it's just Groot saying Groot.
I am Groot.
Groot. Yeah, I am Groot. But dressed up as Exhibit, with the basketball jersey on, and the chains and stuff. That'd be really funny. I miss some of the wacky stuff that you used to do on the channel. Like the crazy animations and stuff. And
oh yeah.
Technically, you could re-upload those, couldn't you?
I could, but I had backed them up on a hard drive and I lost the hard drive.
Oh, Tom.
I have no idea where it is physically. And if I ever find it, I could technically upload all those old stop motions back up again because I really like those. Those were cool little ones that I did. But I mean, I wasn't very good at animating, but I thought they were pretty entertaining at least.
I enjoyed them. Oh, God, this is going to be tough. I've just lost the tile underneath the building. I'm going to take apart the shelf that I've just put together just to get some tiles out. Damn it. Yeah, I really enjoyed the beatboxing one. The beatboxing one was pretty cool. And the some of the crazy fights and stuff that you used to do, they were really funny.
I don't know why everybody in stop motion, they like fighting.
It's like 2 and 2 together, isn't it? They always...
Yeah.
It's associated with it, I think.
It's like I wanted to have a stop motion and I don't know, not fight, do something silly. I don't know.
I've still got it on my playlist actually. I can't remember what it was for, but it was you found a song maybe on Artlist or something, and it was I'm just having a good day, having a good day.
Oh yeah, the good day.
Yeah, real good morning. And it was like you had Kylo Ren stuck in traffic, just raging all the time, and yeah. And he was going on a date, asking for cheese or something.
I don't know. I was really not knowing what I was doing back then. It was just funny.
It was good. Yeah, it was funny. A lot of people enjoyed it. Chicago in winter? Nope. I'm going this year, and I'm so excited.
Chicago winter, no.
Oh no, that would be cool. BrickWorld Chicago is in June. What are the dates, Bob? Oh,
they're all talking amongst themselves.
These stop motions were awesome. Hey, You have
Soon-
oh god, no, it's terrible.
You gotta have your now. You're doing karaoke
No.
night on your Lego channel now.
It's terrible. Thank you though, I appreciate it. La 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 la. Just start doing some. Oh, what's the opera from Step Brothers? Have you seen the ending of Step Brothers?
I don't.
Yeah.
Ave Maria.
Oh, I don't know. Time to say
yeah.
goodbye. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Prestige worldwide. wide. So funny. I'm literally gonna have to destroy this mock. You need to sing more seriously. No. My neighbours know about my singing way too much. I sing in the shower all the time.
Well, Louis, it looks like I still got it. This is the last bag. You
She's
still
got
build
it.
Lego.
Yeah, baby, she's got it. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire. Yeah,
It's pretty slow though, because this is only 1,400 pieces, and it took me almost 3 hours.
I
I'm not even done yet.
think this is possibly the longest stream we've ever done.
Probably, yeah. Usually,
Yeah.
because usually I like to get it over with quick because I didn't want to, because you were moderating for me. It's not a fun job.
No, but I kind of like it this time around because there's not, there's not so much chaos. Like sometimes with the giveaways and stuff, you'd have like an extra 50 people in the chat, and
Right? Yeah.
Let's
See,
not
a lot
open
of
that kind of worms
a
again.
lot of it is giveaway related, I think. Which isn't bad. I don't regret it because I still enjoy giving people Lego, especially because a lot of them they couldn't get it themselves, so that's nice.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, very true.
But you're right. Doing the live stream like that way, oh my gosh, it got really hectic.
It did, yeah. What's on y'all's wish lists? God, that's a good question actually. There's a lot of the modulars on my wish lists, but it's mainly some of the new sets that are coming out, like the X-Men. What is it? The Jet that's coming out next year. That'll probably be on my wish list. Yeah, they've got a lot of cool sort of minifigures associated with that. But really, it's mainly just modulars. I use the exterior and then just mod the inside of them, or maybe change the front up a little bit. What about you, Larry? Would you?
Oh, yeah, I understand. It's a tough choice sometimes because there's so many good choices. It's just what would you realistically like to have displayed in your shelf, and what would you like to build? And some ideas, like a good example, like have you seen the new set for Jurassic Park that's coming out next year, which is the fossil one, where it's like a fossil of the T-Rex head?
Oh, yeah, I have seen that one, yeah.
That to me looks really good, but realistically, do I want to build it and put it in my
display
shelf?
cabinet?
No, but I do like the set. I think it's a handsome set. I just
How you doing?
right? That's a handsome set. It's like nice, but do I want to buy it and put it on my shelf? Not really.
That's a handsome set. I just want to kiss you.
Right?
Where's your lips? Oh, wait a second, you're a skull. What am I missing here? Well, there's next weekend for Black Friday too. You guys are going to go crazy Black Friday.
Yeah, Fab Blondies did too. So my mom ordered, who was Chidori, by the way, she did 2 orders to get 2 copies of all the gift with purchases and double points. And Fab did the same thing. 2 orders this morning so they could get the 2 times GWPs.
So what were the gifts with purchases?
Magisto's set, which is the original Castle Wizard. So that's a very cool old vintage style set. Then there's the Market Stall Winter Village gift with purchase. Yeah. And then they gave you a Christmas mug with Christmas cookie cutters. Ooh. So those 3 things plus double points, which is really good.
Wow. You guys, Sharon, don't tell that.
Oh, jeez. Sorry about that.
I love that. That's brilliant.
I'm in Lego jail now.
Can you imagine if your dad just looks at the bank account and like,
He doesn't watch the Lego live streams, so we're good.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
He just does his own thing, so I think we're safe.
You spent how much on Lego?
Right?
It's kind of like that scene, you know, where in Home Alone and his dad finds out how much he spent on room service. Like, Kevin! It'd be like one of those, wouldn't it? Your mum would be like running out the house. Ah!
Oh my god.
You know, with that, what's that chase theme? Like the.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mitch Randolph saxophone thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mum and dad are like chasing each other like Scooby Doo, going in and out the doors and stuff of the house. And
Oh my god.
I've got an overactive imagination. It's there all the time.
No, that's funny. I like it.
Well, I wanted to get Aaron some things. He had an eye on. Oh,
There you
Aaron
go.
have it? Yeah,
What did I have my eye on? Oh.
yeah. I was gonna say it'd be nice to see what Aaron's tastes like if they've changed a little bit too. I only ordered. Oh, Karen's so dude.
That's good. I was like, I don't really have that much on my wish list at all. So,
I only ordered enough for the market stall. I didn't want the Majesto set. I only got one of the mug and cookie cutter set because that one was only for certain themes. Miss Larry says, I really like the postcards and the Lego art sets. I like some of them. I don't like the Marvel one that came out, the Spider-Man one. That's a bit freaky, isn't it? The was it a Marvel? What was it? Was it like Spider-Man creeping out of the painting or something? I thought it was a bit.
yeah, that's the art
weird.
set. Yeah.
Yeah. But all the others are really, really good. I like the postcards. Do you think they will come out with more localities? Maybe. Quite possibly. I've not seen many of the postcards. Dots, I'll get an extra gift for Percy if you want one. Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Here's this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this build's been really good actually. This castle, it's really pretty chill.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's a castle, but it's not like in your face, crazy accurate, like huge, large build castle. It's very, very chillax. If that makes sense.
Yeah. There you go. Perfect. That'd be great. Awesome. You guys can have a little trade. I'm looking for these parts and I'm struggling. I'm just gonna have to put like random jumper plates in, I think. This is like military precision that I'm trying here. There we go. I'm like using my biggest finger as well to like push in some of these plates, and it's kind of tough. Right, I definitely need a jumper here for the cashier. Yep. Okay. I'm almost done tiling it up.
Oh wow. Pretty quick, man. You've been building it fast. You've been doing mock faster than I'm building an official Lego set.
I was kind of looking. It's looking not too bad.
Oh,
I've gone with just a grey inside because usually most shopping.
Yeah.
I like this view. I like this view, like through the shop. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's oh god. Oh, I think I've butchered some parts of it. Oh no, it's because I haven't put that bit back in. Relax, Louis. Relax. Don't stress. Lego's supposed to be enjoyable. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so I just need to find like a 1x2 tile, and that's cool, Louis. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. It's not easy being cheesy.
We're getting good reviews on it so far, so it's good.
Heck yeah.
Don't mess it up.
Whoa, pressure.
Right?
Don't do this to me. This is the most I've actually built Lego in a while, actually.
Right, yeah. Usually when I'm building, it's like very tiny things in Stud.io or like very tiny poly bags, or a stop motion that takes me like 10, 15 minutes to shoot, and then I'm done. Like this is building for 3 hours thing. Like I haven't done this in like a long time.
Yeah, it's been really fun actually. I didn't realize how much I missed it. Kind of just like chatting to people online and meeting new people.
Yeah.
I
No, this
wish-
one's almost done too. We're actually getting real close.
just right on time. I think the only thing I need to do is maybe add some fake shelves, but I can do that at a later date. And the minifigures and stuff in there. And then that's pretty much done. Have I got everything? Yeah, I've done everything. Right, so all these grey tiles can go in. I wish they would have kept the add-on pack. It really had some cool pieces in it. Which one? The Christmas one? I missed that one. Dude, that's looking awesome.
Right.
Yeah, that's really
It's
cool.
already together. It's already I'll put it on big screen.
Yeah,
The castle's done. It's just the dragon that I'm building now. Because what castle doesn't come with a dragon? I mean, yeah, this is it all put together, and every part snaps together, and they all come apart, so it opens up like a playset. So it's just like our modular idea you and I had, where they slot together with those pieces, so they click together, and then you can snap it out. So this build is the complete build where if you only need one copy of this set to do it well, and this looks good. But if you were to do the tower or the market, you would need multiple copies to fill it out. But I think this, if you just build this one set, just like this, I think this is adequate. This looks good on the shelf, I think.
That, yeah, it is really cool.
I was gonna, if you're really a true castle connoisseur, you might want to buy the Lion's Knight castle, but when you look at it, it's much larger and takes up a lot more space. So I think this is a good compromise between the space it takes and how it looks. So,
yeah, I think it looks really cool. Have you heard about the new market set that they're bringing out for it, like the medieval market store?
That is a re-release of an old, because they had an old medieval marketplace and they're redoing. So that one would be an example of, because this 3-in-1, one of the 3 possible builds is a market, right? And it doesn't look as good as the new marketplace. Obviously, it's coming out, it has the inn and everything. So definitely there's a place for it. But yeah, adding, if you wanted to have a marketplace right now, you'd have to buy at least 2 of these. If you want to have the huge magician's tower, you'd need at least 3 of these because the tower is very tiny and you need to build it out, the floors. So if you just want a small little castle, one set's perfect. But I would buy 2 or 3 copies of these if I was to do the other builds because I would want to make them, flesh them out a little bit more. And the Lion's Knight castle is a very good one. I don't think you need to buy more. You just would buy one Lion's Knight castle and you'd build it as is because it's obviously there's not very many options. And I don't think of a way that, at least using those pieces, where I could mock it better using the existing pieces they do. The way they've put it together is pretty much the best layout you can come out with it, even though there was a lot of wasted pieces on the ramp.
And pies, yeah.
Right. So, I mean, I decided against the Lion's Knight castle just because I knew I didn't have the space, because while my Lego, my family has a Lego room that I'm shooting in now, I'm usually not in here most of the time. So I've got that small office and you've seen it. It's not very big. There's no space.
It's tiny.
Yeah. So this will fit on my shelf. The Lion's Knight castle, definitely not. That would take all my space up.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. I'm going to have to clean up here before I hoover it. I've dropped parts all over the place.
Oh, no. The what do you call it? We before we end the live stream, after I build the dragon, we need to have a quick, like, if you can pull your webcam and just show everybody your layout, because I don't think they've seen enough.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Hold on. It's not. I mean, it's slightly messy, but we've got so layout in terms of ring light. So we've got there's you guys on stream. This is really unprofessional, but we've got corner garage, sort of a Lego store mock, the police station, Sigfig Tower, Masonry Apartments, which was like a YouTube collab when I had the YouTube channel. So Aaron's apartment is there, Stacey's apartment's there. We've got the Woodshop teacher's apartment, my apartment and then space for somebody else's. The hospital, then there's like a little road here with some of the other sets. Where I'm looking over here somewhere, bank, and then possibly a market stall. So that's the gist of the city.
Yeah, it looks really good. To be honest, I really like your city because a lot of the other cities that have more space and the tables are larger, I don't like. I like the Lego cities that just have one street and one row of buildings because it
Yeah.
allows me to fully see it kind of like in a two-dimensional, like if I was watching a cartoon or an animation, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's always there. Yeah, that was
like the three-dimensional. Like a good example is Robin Hood Bricks, very good city, and I really like his channel and his builds are nice. But if I was to physically have a city, I wouldn't want it that wide because it'd be hard to shoot and film content in there, if that made sense, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the kind of idea I had. Like, I wanted to make it somewhat like a movie set, so I could always look at. I wouldn't have to move very far to see certain buildings within the city. It's like I literally just have to move a couple of inches. I can see loads of different details, and it's kind of like overload. So it's a bit like my mind in a sense. Yeah, it's like it's really cool to be able to see all these different little pieces and things like that. So I'm just gonna nip out for 2 minutes. I'll just mute this. I'll be back in a second.
No worries. Almost done here, guys. The dragon's pretty easy build too. It's not. I don't think the dragon's one of the strong points of the build. Obviously, it's not meant to be going like a really great build, but I still think it's serviceable for what it is. It's definitely better than anything I could build out of the parts that they have left over from this. My dinosaur, mine would look like more like a dinosaur, and not quite as good. Oh my goodness. It's pretty cool though. They're using some leaf pieces here. Yeah, Robin Hood Bricks is very good. I really like him too. There's a goat back in the day. Yeah, the goats are really expensive and they're actually reprinting the goat. So that's why it's such a huge thing. I forgot to mention that while we were talking about Louis. It's similar to the dragon with the pirate ship. Yes, it's no, not the pirate ship. You're talking about the one up here, which is the Viking ship, and that's sea serpent. That's not really a dragon. Yeah, Robin Hood Bricks is really good. He's very creative, and his builds actually, I really like the way he mocks because he doesn't really reinvent the wheel as far as creating new things. But what he does is he takes the Lego sets and he very creatively modifies them so that it works not only for his city layout, but it adds his own personal character to it. And I think that's the spirit of Lego, is doing exactly that, which is just taking a set and modifying it in some way. And that is my favorite part about his cities. Or his city, I should say. He doesn't have city. He has a shelf that's underwater that I absolutely love too, because I'm huge on the other underwater Lego. I just don't, obviously have a shelf or anything set up for it. Don't have the space or the time. I kind of want to do where I do an underwater scene and do it in a fish tank. That'd be kind of fun.
I'm back.
No worries.
Just had to pop to the little boy's room.
No worries.
What have I missed?
A whole bunch.
Oh my god. Oh, I saw Brickcrafts somewhere.
Yes, Brickcrafts. He's really good on those habitats.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's so good. He's really good.
That's why I say I'm not good at habitats, is because I look at people like him and
you see what he's built. He's really good. Do I put that there? I need some more of this like lime green color, and I don't think I've got a bunch of it. How's the dragon coming along, Aaron?
good. It's almost done. Doing the legs.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought the live streaming started lagging a little bit there.
Oh, it is. I think it's lagging a little bit.
Oh, fair dues. Where's that? I'm trying to do anything like them for the city. What am I looking at? Have I missed something? What have I missed? What have I missed? Yeah. Oh god, it's crazy how good they actually are, Fab. Like I could sit and watch BrickCrafts all night. Like he's released a video recently where it's like it's an update, every update all together. So it's like, is it like a 10-hour video or something that he's put up? It's really, really interesting. And it shows you like his update as he's building his city. And he puts a lot of detail into it as well. Sorry guys, we can hear me rummaging through parts. It's definitely a commitment plus space. Yeah. BrickCrafts has like he shares this office or museum with his friend, like this specially built place. And he's just he's constantly updating it. And I think he had to move there because he just had the space in his garage or wherever he was building was just getting overwhelmed by the parts. This is the only downside, guys, but just shot in a lot of random parts in bins.
Right.
Yeah, you have to constantly fish for them.
And this is why the Lego Studio program is such a bad idea.
Yeah, it is pretty good, to be fair. This is why I'm glad
little dragon whelp. It's kind of cool. Let me show you the build. It's actually quite cute.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Good use of parts, yeah.
And it's tiny. It's a little whelp, but it's good space. For the amount of parts they built it with, this is actually really quite good, and the postability is good as well. And I think just the way they posed it inside of the manual, they made it look like too basic, like it's just a straight T if you look at it. And that makes it look like crap. Posed it realistically, like, I'm not okay. It's a dragon. It's not real, but I mean, it's like sitting down, like, kind of like in its before pre-flight mode, like clinging onto the side of the castle. It kind of looks cool. Too bony. It's a skinny dragon. Well, he's on a diet. Okay? He's on the skinny dragon diet.
He needs to have a few more Popeyes.
Right.
Yeah. I think I'll just have to leave that orange. Just add another one to it. I'm almost done. I'm just adding this tiny little bit here.
That's my big Lego space. Exactly. I think we might want to talk about that maybe on another live stream next time, where we talk about how to decorate with no space. That actually looks really good too. And speaking of no space, that's actually not that big of a build, and it's very slim, so that could fit on a shelf, right? If you're doing a shelf modular setup.
Yeah, that's a 60. This is a 16 by 32 base plate, so half a base plate.
There you go. Yeah.
And it does the job. It's got the kiosk. Hold on, let me do a little. It's got stuff in the refrigerator, the freezer, stuff on the shelves. I need to do something with these studs on the side, but I'll work on that on another stream. So
you gonna put posters, or are you gonna put like lights or headers?
I'm not too sure. Might put lights or I don't know, maybe some sort of shelves, maybe to make it look a little bit more busy. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know, but yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with that. I'm really happy with. I've actually got it to some sort of decent standard. Chidori says very nice, as we say.
Yeah, I think it's very cool.
Thank you very much.
This is finally done. Let's put this full screen here on this side.
No wonder he's crabby. Oh wow!
Okay. So this is the castle all built. And the drawbridge works, and this also opens up, as we showed earlier. I'll show it on the other camera. We can't really see it on this one, but as it opens up, You can play with it, and it has a courtyard. We'll switch to this layout now. And so this all opens up from the back, and it splices open so you can play with it as do stop motions, put your camera close up, get close up shots of it. It also has a well that it comes with in the middle and a dragon. And it comes with 3 minifigures. It comes with a girl, a female, and a male guard, and a prisoner of some sort. One of the Easter eggs I found so far in this set that I knew didn't exist was that, or 2 of them, is the water wheel moves. And when the water wheel moves, it automatically opens, and I don't know if you can see from this angle, it hits the hammer down on a sword, like an automatic blacksmith station. And then on the other side, it's a prison that opens up, and there's a secret hidden door here and a skeleton. So there's the guy. He died waiting in prison, trying to get his friend, break him out or something. So it's got some pretty cool little Easter egg hidden stuff in here. The little builds for the little animals, like the crows and the birds in the back. There's like 4 or 5 birds in here, as well as the dragon. They're all really well done, and the drawbridge mechanism is really cool too. The way it has the automatic catch on it and things like that. So all in all, this build for comparing it to the 3-in-1s that I've built, because I've built a lot of the 3-in-1s over the years, this is actually really quite good. And it's not too intimidating, because it's just it's like I said, like with Louis earlier, it's a good castle for someone who's like me and doesn't want to do a full huge scale castle, because that could be a little more involved. This is a nice introductory castle. You can also just take the parts from this after building it and do what Louis is doing and just build a mock with all the parts, because all the parts in here, other than the colors that might not be ideal for your other builds, they're all useful parts and tiles. So I was really looking for, is there like all these weird custom size pieces that you can't really use anywhere else, but everything's like, plate and brick and slope standard stuff that you can use pretty much anywhere else. So it's pretty nice.
Aaron, can you sit the dragon on top?
Oh, yeah. Dragon on top. Put
Yeah, like guard in the tower, yeah.
Or in the tower.
Yeah.
Right?
That wasn't really a dragon noise, but anyway.
Right?
That's a really cool set. I really like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not very expensive either. It's in comparison to all the other castle sets. Let's just put it that way.
Definitely, yeah.
How many minifigs? This set, the minifigs, there's just 3, from my knowledge, but there's a lot of micro builds. So 3 minifigures, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bird builds and 1 dragon build. So if you're into mini builds, those are part of that.
Do a close up of the minifigs, Aaron, if you please.
Oh yes, let's do the minifigs.
No, we do big cam, yeah. So is this is the prisoner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna get it.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. You got it perfect there. Yeah, that's good. Okay,
So he doesn't have a dual expression. He's just got the single expression. And the prisoners, the guards only have the single expression too. And he's kind of an older gentleman. He's got the gray beard and a bow.
The Paul Tuttle senior.
Right. And this is a female, a guard with a spear. And she doesn't have a dual. So there's no dual expressions on any of these. And they have there's only, the guards have leg printings. The prisoner does not have leg printings. The prisoner is just a standard black and a standard pirate blue torso. So it's nothing in here from what I'm looking at looks very unique, other than maybe the guards, the leg,
Is there no hair pieces that come with them either, Aaron?
The only one hair, no hair piece alternates too, just the one in this guy.
Oh, just the one. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's only 1 hair and 2 helmets. So.
Yeah. I think a good addition to that, but I know it's a 3-in-1 set and they use the parts elsewhere, was replacing, the birds with the actual little birds that you can get, like the actual molded bird pieces. But I suppose they'll probably use some of the studs and the 1x1 plates elsewhere, won't they, in the other build? So
yeah,
that's probably what they've done with that. But yeah, that looks sick. It's a really cool set. I do like the drawbridge thing. Open the drawbridge, Aaron, please.
Yeah.
It's a really cool technique.
Yeah, the drawbridge opens up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then you just have this thing on the side here that you turn, and there's a catch mechanism on the upside, so it keeps it from falling back down again. It's held in by a piece that snaps on a gear on the top. So to put it back down, you basically have to lift that mechanism up in the middle section, and then it'll actually work.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. I like the feature.
Yeah. No, and the moat would look better around it. The little blue tiles around here implies that there's a moat, right?
Yeah.
But, placing it into a city or something, yeah, you definitely want to put it on a blue plate, at least to have a moat around it. But I'm not really a city expert, though. That's from all of us in the family here. Definitely, my dad is the one who's taken more to the city, and he does those plates and stuff like that. So he's definitely going to want to do that. Take a look and see if we can actually use it. I don't think, at least my impression is, I don't think we'd be able to use it in the city. This is probably just going to go on the shelf just because it looks cool.
Yeah, nice little display piece. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Well, I think that's about it, though. I think, right? Are you going to be? Is yours finishing or?
Yeah, but yeah, mine's done. I think the only thing I'm going to add to that is just put some more pieces around the side, make it look a little bit more busy, and then I'll start doing the apartments above it, and then it'll sort of go with everything else. So yeah, that's me all good.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thanks guys for joining, and we'll catch you on the next time. We'll try to do it now. Where next week we'll have Chidori and my sister Anna on the live stream. They have some other builds they want to be doing, as well as they've got like hauls and other stuff they bought from this weekend. So I'm pretty sure they're going to want to do a live stream. So I'll try to encourage them to get back on. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks so much.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye. I don't know if